What's going on, everyone? It's Marcellus back with another live stream. Now, we got a lot to talk about today. It's going to be more than just Baby Doge, it's going to be multiple topics. But yeah, Baby Doge is definitely going to be one of the big topics today. And really, it's going to be, will Baby Doge outperform the overall market? Will Baby Doge pretty much break away from Bitcoin to become bullish? So, shout out to everybody inside the chat right now. I guess we can wait until we get some more people in here so then we can start going over stuff. But yeah, let's just kind of sit around here. I guess put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Let's see some ones in the chat if you can hear me. I think everyone can hear me good. Yeah, should be able to hear me. Yeah, let's see some ones in the chat, and we're gonna go ahead and get started once we get some more people in here. We got 3 people in the live stream right now. All right, we got Brian M with the one. Shout out to you, Brian M, for letting me know so that you can hear me. I guess it's loud and clear now. All right, so let's just wait until some more people come in. And if anyone has any questions inside right now, I guess you can ask them right now before we get started if you want me to go over something specific. So yeah, Brian M and whoever else, if you want to ask anything, definitely go ahead and do that. Anything specific, I'll go ahead and go over that for you. Ola Yinka says, I can't hear you from Nigeria. I got ones from everyone else. So it might be your computer. You might have your sound down. But yeah. Okay, yeah. He said, I can hear you. I can hear you. All right. Yeah, shout out to Ola Yinka. Shout out to Raider Mendoza, 1984. Shout out to Break of You. Shout out to Ken Roll. Shout out to everybody for showing up for this live stream. We got so much to go over today. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna hop right into it. And I guess anyone else who comes in late, they can speed up. But yeah, ask any kind of questions in the comments if you want. Let me know whatever you want me to go over. Definitely let me know in the comments. I'll definitely go over that for you. But let's get started here and let's look at Baby Doge live. So let's bring up the Baby Doge screen live. All right, so here is the Baby Doge screen. I know you all seen the pump that we had earlier in Baby Doge. That was really, really random. So that's definitely something we're going to be talking about today. And you can actually see it was right around here, right around well, this is in military time, but yeah, it was really random yesterday. So what we're seeing actually is another pump trying to get back above 1250. And like I was mentioning before, 1250 is going to be really hard for us to actually get above it and stay above it. Like we got above it like really briefly. We got all the way up to 1280, but we couldn't even hold that. And now it kind of looks like it's coming back up to try to retest 1250. So if we get rejected again, immediately after getting rejected here, then that's definitely a confirmation that we're about to see some bearish movement here inside of Baby Doge. And Baby Doge has been moving a lot different than Bitcoin. And that's why I made the stream the way it is, like, because will we be able to outperform the market? You know, Bitcoin had its little pump yesterday. So, or actually 2 days ago, that was the 13th. But now we're having our pump today. And that was a little bit weird to see how, Baby Doge is just a little bit behind. Bitcoin started pumping right around here, and we did follow Bitcoin for a little bit, but we broke away from Bitcoin. And that's what I was talking about, because whenever you go over here, you look at Baby Doge for the last year, you look all the way back here around December, we were pumping inside of Baby Doge. But if you go over to Bitcoin and you look at the same thing for Bitcoin was not pumping around December of last year. So you look at Bitcoin, let's go all the way back here. Actually, no, I'm probably going to just do the 1 year for this one. But yeah, around December, Bitcoin was actually going down the whole of December. Even for January, it was kind of, a little sideways. So we definitely have the possibility to break past Bitcoin here, because, we were already pumping way before Bitcoin back then. But yeah, there's definitely a lot to be discussed here, especially in the whole overall crypto market. We got over here, Joanna White Young says, hi, I've been with Baby Doge since day 11. Wow. Yeah, you are definitely an OG in Baby Doge. I haven't been in Baby Doge since day 11. I think I was in Baby Doge since I want to say June or August. I want to say August of last year. So yeah, I was in Baby Doge for a pretty long time, and I'm still in Baby Doge, and I'm probably just going to be in here for until 61. That's really what I'm looking for. That's really the type of gains I'm looking for here in Baby Doge. 61. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, definitely go ahead and do that. If you got any cash apps, definitely go ahead and super chat those. I got the pin link up in there if you want to ask me any questions. But let's keep going with this, and let's go over to technicals here for this a little bit more. So yeah, like I said, we're definitely going up to 1250, but it looks like we're probably going to end up getting a rejection here at 1250. But let's hypothetically say there's no rejection at 1250. Let's hypothetically say Baby Doge continues to go up. well, then we're gonna have a hard time trying to get above 1380, even trying to get up to that 1400 area. So even after 1250, we're still inside of a really low demand area. Like the second we broke out of this area over here, there was little to no demand for baby doge, and you just see immediately we started to drop from there. And it doesn't mean that there's not demand for people wanting to get in on baby doge. It just means overall inside the crypto market, people are generally not trying to get in on anything, even Bitcoin. Like even looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is struggling right now. So let's go back and look at Bitcoin's price now, because Bitcoin is really at an inflection point right now. And I talked about this in my previous video. You can see there's high activity expected here, and then there's low activity. So if Bitcoin were to hypothetically drop all the way down here to the lower 19,000, right now we're at 19.1K. But if we drop to 19,000 flat, we're almost 100% going to drop down below and hit that 18.2K support that I've been talking about so much in my videos. I know 18.2K has to happen. It happened way back here with Bitcoin, and that was all the way back in the 13th of October, which is a big time period for Bitcoin because that's actually where we started the pump. And if you want to scroll even further, 18.2K has really been like, it's really been doomsday for Bitcoin. Every single time we get to 18.2K, we always have a nice little pump. 18.2K had a nice pump. The same thing back here. We got our up here, we had 18.2K. And if you watched my previous video about Bitcoin, then you would see what I was mentioning on the 1 week chart. So first, I'll show you the 4 hour chart here with Bitcoin. We also had another 18.2K area back here, and that was on the 20th of June this year. And then actually, if you go all the way back to the 1 week chart, then that's going to show you something even more important for Bitcoin, because then that'll show you this 18.2K all the way back inside of December. And that was our major resistance back in December of 2021. The second we got past that, we just started to pump heavily. So the fact that we're now about to get back to this area that we were back in all the way back inside of 2020, see if we go below that, then I'm almost certain that 14K Bitcoin or 10K Bitcoin will be met. Like I said, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor at all, but I'm definitely looking toward 14K Bitcoin and eventually 10K Bitcoin. And that's where a major resistance point was for us back inside of 2020 around October. So we got to watch out for that. Now, if we were looking at this from like a bullish standpoint, where would we go if we were in, if we are just to become bullish here inside of Bitcoin? That is a good question, but you do want to look at what we have like down here on the oscillator. It's showing that it's overbought, and you can actually see that the buying wave is already going down. Now there's a red wave forming up, meaning a selling wave. Just like with this, every time we're overbought, we always have some selling coming afterwards. And now we're overbought here, so some selling should be coming up now again for Bitcoin. So yeah, that's definitely pretty scary. We have over here Delvin J passing my limits says, when Baby Doge game coming out? Yeah, that's definitely something I want to talk about because I haven't heard him mention anything about it, and that's actually one of the topics I have for today. Over here, this is where they actually mentioned it. So there's going to be a 2D or not a 2D game. I don't know what kind of game it is, but they said for the 3D NFTs and 2D holders. But this is actually a pretty good question because it's supposed to be like a chess checkers type game. That's what it looks like, because they got the crowns on their head and they're facing each other, chess and chess. Chess and checkers are really competitive. They have the coins on their chest. So, it's kind of subliminal right there. Coins on their chest, right? Chest. And then they got the crowns, you got the king, you got the queen, you got all the other stuff inside of chess. So, yeah, I definitely think we're going to have some type of chess game, which will actually be pretty cool because those type of games are really good with, I don't know if anyone's into gambling, but those type of games are good with the gambling. They're good with, they're definitely be good with gambling with crypto, like, putting up Baby Doge as collateral for your gambling and stuff. So yeah, I think this would be good, but I'm waiting for them to announce something like this. Now, as for Telegram, they really haven't said much on the Telegram about it. So I guess we're gonna have to wait for that. But here is the Baby Doge Telegram all the way over here. But yeah, they have not said anything really much about it. They've just been talking about the new farming that we have for the ETH BNB pair, and they were talking about some winners for the $250 contest and passing the $20 million total value locked. But they haven't really mentioned exactly when they're going to be releasing the game. or when they're actually going to make an announcement on when the game's coming out. I really want to see like a gameplay of the game more than I want a release date, because then we'll know what we're dealing with here. So yeah, let me know if y'all would rather see, gameplay or a release date first, because we gotta know what it is first. But yeah, that's definitely a good question. Delvin also says, will you buy any more Baby Doge anytime soon, or wait until it adds another zero? Me personally, I'm waiting for another zero because I'm almost certain that it's gonna happen. And I can't say 100% because I'm not a financial advisor. It's financial advice, but I can't say 100%. But me personally, I don't. The only way I see it like pumping huge is us, starting to do what we did like back around December, like rolling out utilities, start talking about, pushing utilities out, mentioning, hey, the debit card's about to come out, the wallet's about to come out, the game's about to come out. When all this stuff starts stacking on top of each other, that's when you start to see a major pump, which could happen before we even add on a zero. So I could be wrong, but if it happens like that, then I won't get a chance. And that's why it's always good to dollar cost average it. And like when it was down here, would have been a really good time to buy in. Even though it kept going up like that, you could have put in a little bit and then let it pump a little bit, and then go down just a little bit and get a little bit more. Because like we've been up and down here with Baby Doge at the same levels for like the past 4 months. So it's not too bad to buy it at a certain price. Like let's say you got Baby Doge all the way back here on September 29th, like you still wouldn't be down at all. You could have bought Baby Doge up here, you would be down at 1400, but I would have never bought it at 1400 around October 4th, because that's when we had our swap coming out. And yeah, I was hoping that it would have been a way bigger pump, but people just started selling out because they got those little small gains and they started selling out to try to break even. But yeah, hey, shout out to Adomi 300. Shout out to you. Delvin J says, any manual burns for Baby Doge? If the crypto market keeps dropping, the devs must have something planned. I think there could be a manual burn in the making, but they really haven't said much. They did give a little hint, like something about a burn. I forgot what it was. They gave some kind of hint, but I don't know 100% whether or not they're going to do it. Like they haven't 100% came out and said, hey, we're going to do a burn sometime soon. They haven't really did any of that. But there could be a burn, and they have been hinting at things. They've been still giving away, $250 here and there, more staking pairs coming up, more pools and stuff like that. So I think there is a possibility for a burn. But right now, I think they're really focused on marketing, and they've really been rolling out a lot of different marketing things. So I think they're more so focused on the marketing for Baby Doge. But anyways, I definitely think there's going to be a burn sometime soon. I just don't know when that could happen. But let's go ahead and go over some of these other questions here. So the next one down here, we got Raider Mendoza 1984 says, Delvin, Baby Doge had a post on Twitter saying they would have news after swap mainnet low and live. My guess probably by the end of October. Yeah, they're probably going to release the game, or not the game, but some announcements about the game by the end of October. So that's definitely a good observation there. We got Ola Yinka says, any new listing coming up like Qcoin? No, there's actually not been any type of release dates or anything for anything that's on the exchange side of things. But they did mention something for L Bank, and I remember it was something about L Bank and having the Baby Doge listed on there, like the charts, or I mean D Bank, not L Bank. So yeah, D Bank, we now have the charts for Baby Doge up there, which isn't necessarily a listing, but it's a tracking, so you can go on there, you can track it, I guess. So yeah, that's definitely pretty good that we can track Baby Doge on D Bank. But eventually, I think they will add Baby Doge on major exchanges, because DBank isn't a major exchange, to be honest. They're like one of the smaller ones, 76K followers up here. But yeah, I think eventually we could get something like Qcoin. But honestly, I don't want to see major exchanges listing Baby Doge until the next bull market. And I think that's best for Baby Doge and everyone else inside of Baby Doge. It's best to not have these major exchanges list us until the bull market, because then we'll get that extra push of the bull market on top of Baby Doge getting listed on exchanges, which will then like give it a Dogecoin type explosive movement upwards. And that's really what we want. And that's why I'm waiting until that's why I want them to wait until the next bull market to start putting it on exchanges. Right now, we need to just build our utilities. So when we actually get on the exchanges, then we'll really have the power to like demand that they list us. But yeah, shout out to Raider Mendoza with all the hashtags over here. Shout out to Raider Mendoza again, says, I'm waiting for 8Z1. Then I'll start to gradually buy in, and then 9Z1 as well. I think you mean 9Z9 or 9Z7. I don't think it'll get all the way to 9Z1. That would be really low. Hey, if it got to 9Z1, I would be putting all my money inside Baby Doge. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm waiting for too. I wanted to add on another zero before I start buying some more. But let's keep going over some of these technical analysis here for Dogecoin, or not Dogecoin, but Baby Doge and Bitcoin. If you all have any questions, definitely ask them inside of the comments. If you want to go ahead and send a super chat, cash app, do all that good stuff. But let's get straight over this. So now looking over here with Baby Doge, we already mentioned where we could go if it goes on the upside. We mentioned what could happen on the downside. Like I said, this is also a support down here at 1-0. That's also where we're looking at. But I know a lot of people ask me, like, where am I looking to get in on Baby Doge at if we are to go down? So I'll show you exactly where I'm looking towards here. And it might not be favorable to people. People might look at it like I'm doing a dishonor to the Baby Doge community. But personally, I am a diligent trader here. I don't trade Baby Doge. Let me just say that trading Baby Doge would not be smart because there's a 10% tax fee. So it's best to buy it, hold it, wait for it to go back down and buy it at an even cheaper price, continue to hold it and continue to hold to your target price. And my target price is 6Z1, 6 zeros and a 1. Right now we're at 8Z12. Well, no, we're at 8Z1223. So I'm really waiting until we get a little bit, lower to buy more. But I'm not selling until that 6Z1 area. And that'll be good because let's just hypothetically say you have a trillion Baby Doge at 6Z1. You're going to have a lot of money at that point because look, million, billion, trillion. If you did that at 61, I would guess you would be at $100,000. Yeah. If you got from 61 to, if you sold your 1 trillion at 61, that's $100,000. So I think 1 trillion is a good amount to have. And at 61, that'd be a lot of money. But see, in order for something like that to happen, you would literally have to double down and like put a lot of money in there to get that. But hey, at 61 though, we got to get listings, we got to get utilities, we got to get everything that we can pull out the bag in order to get 61. But hey, shout out to Adamy300 for becoming a member on the channel. Shout out to you, Adamy. That is definitely big support there. Shout out to you for joining the channel. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. I'll go ahead and look up anything you need me to look up for you. And shout out Raider Mendoza says, yeah, bro, that's what I meant. 9Z9. I was about to say 9Z1. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But yeah, 9Z9. I'm definitely looking for that same area. That's why I was just talking about here with this support. We hit this support way back here on the 18th of September. And that was 8Z10. So I don't think that was 9Z9. But 9Z9, you're really looking towards back here. This is really where we got to the 9Z9 area. And that was all the way back here on 19th of May, 2022. So yeah, that was where we had a good support for Baby Doge. We had this little support here, and then we kind of like trickled down over here, and then eventually got here. And we were just sideways, and then boom, we just immediately started to rise there. So there's definitely a good area for support for us. But if we hit 9Z9, I'm almost certain that 9Z7 is gonna come next. That's where we had our other support as well. So we had major support there at 9Z7. So if we do 9Z9, 9Z7 will not be too hard to reach. And then you don't even want to look any further below that. If you actually go back here, I've been doing a technical analysis on Baby Doge for a while here. And these are the areas where I really started to accumulate Baby Doge. I was just kind of tracking it right around here. And then when it started to go lower and lower and lower, I believe I got in somewhere around here. But yeah, that was definitely exciting because I got in somewhere around August. So I know it wasn't like all the way down here. It was somewhere around this area. I started to accumulate Baby Doge, and then I started to accumulate some more, and I just started to track it because I was like, I'm not about to lose all my money here. I'm gonna keep tracking this just so I'm 100% sure that we're gonna go up from here. And that's eventually exactly what happened. We just started to rise here at Baby Doge. We started to have huge consolidation periods, and then we started to have a channel going on the downside. So I had to track the downside channel too. And that's how we got to where we are today. And yeah, I like to keep all these up here so then I have a point of reference whenever we go back down. I know the major points for Baby Doge to like actually stay on track. Because if you don't know like the major resistance and support levels, then you're going to really miss out on some good buying opportunities. And my favorite time in Baby Doge, and I think everyone's favorite time, was all-time high. This was my favorite time. And I guess you can see where I had the most scribbles on it because I was tracking this time. I was like, oh man, there's no way it's going to get above this line right here. There's no way it's going to get above 6-1. And it did not do it. And shout out to these indicators too, because this little red bar up here shows me that there was less demand up here. So I just knew it would not get above there. There's not enough demand, especially when it's a dark shaded red area with these indicators. That just means that there's little to no demand after that point. And that's kind of why I'm looking at this point right here, where unless this turns green just randomly, which it could definitely do that. I definitely see it possibly breaking 1250. But if it doesn't break 1250, you're definitely going to see it going all the way down to the 1-0 area and eventually adding on a zero. And really, even if we do pump up here, I don't think we have enough demand to, bring us up there. Like, unless they start to release the game, they start to tease the game, they have some burns coming out, they tease some burns. That would definitely be nice. So I would like to see them do that. But other than that, yeah, I don't really see a big bullish area coming right now for Baby Doge. But we got down here. Eric Franco says, "Will be there. Will there be a Christmas rally for Baby Doge?" So yeah, that's definitely something that I would like to see, and that's actually something that we had prior to. That's something I talked about prior to this. So if we go all the way back here, we can actually see we did have a Christmas rally last time with the Baby Doge, and it wasn't the biggest rally, but it was still a nice little pump for Baby Doge. But yeah, let's go all the way back and rewind to December. That is the rally that we had. But looking at where we start the pump at, we really started the pump around December 23rd. And I guess maybe people were buying Baby Doge for Christmas presents. So yeah, December could be a good time for Baby Doge. And I definitely think that might be where we try to get back to our all-time high at. So that's why I'm really waiting for it to pull back, because you got to think about it. Like, before Baby Doge pumped back in December, think about where it was back in 2021, like early 2021. Well, I mean, it was kind of late 2021, but even right before it pumped, Baby Doge was still at a good price. It was at 1.4. So pretty much like what we're seeing right now, we're just a little bit below where we were back here. So just imagine it doing the same thing and kind of reenacting the same thing. That's a huge jump all the way from 12, where we're at 121, which is 8Z12, all the way up here to 8Z6. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see here for Baby Doge. But we're gonna have to wait and see if we can actually pull this off. But yeah, I would like to see a pump here for December. But there's no way to know, and we'll probably not know until November, because then November it'll be closer, it'll be easier to track it. But yeah, we're gonna have to see about that in November, and which that's next month. So next month, around the midterm of next month, I'll probably throw in another live stream, and we'll do this live and we'll track to see if we're gonna even have a pump, because there were signals before this last pump. Actually, if we go all the way back here, there was signals signaling us that we're actually about to pump, because I remember just doing these live streams and I was following this channel downwards, and I was like, look, this channel is literally ending, this downward channel, this downward trend. It's ending. We keep hitting our resistance. We hit the peak of the trend right there at 8Z22. That was 8Z2237. We hit the peak right there on December 25th, which was on Christmas. So then we pulled back. And then when we hit the support, see, there's all this green in this area, meaning there's a lot of demand in this area. So the second we pulled back and hit that support around December 31st, going into the new year on January 1st, oh, we were going crazy. It was like, since it was a new year, people were just pumping it. On January 1st is the start of a new year for us, for Baby Doge and everything else. And we just started to go crazy from there. But yeah, there's gonna be something for Baby Doge. I know there has to be something. It's not just gonna not do anything on that day, because last year that's exactly what it did. It just started to pump for us. So I think it might reenact the same thing, especially if we start to have good news by then we should definitely have some nice stuff happening. But let's see what else we got. We got down here. Cliff Power, big shout out to Cliff Power. Says $50 super sticker for Canadian dollars. Shout out to you, Cliff Power. Always supporting the streams. Big shout out to you. He says, yo, Baby Doge gang, hope you're doing well. Hodl. Yep. Hodling to the moon. And he also says it's great learning how the candles move. Yep. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you. And I want to mention something else. A lot of people have been asking me for the staking video. I'm definitely gonna make a staking video with Baby Doge. I was thinking about doing it on this stream, But the only problem with me doing a staking video on this stream is it's gonna show my wallet. And see, I had my wallet connected and it just disconnected me. All right, let me refresh this. But it's gonna show my wallet number, and I don't want it to show it. Okay, now it says due to recent Binance Smart Chain blockchain halt, we are experiencing difficulties in loading our farms. We will be back shortly. Funds are safe and can be withdrawn or deposited directly on the smart contracts. Wow. Okay. So there's a halt inside the Binance Smart Chain farms. I think this is a Binance problem. This is definitely not a Baby Doge problem. But let's get down to the bottom of this. Let's go ahead and look up BNB, see exactly what's happening on the Binance Smart Chain. So I remember they were doing some updates, which definitely kind of halted things. But BNB Chain Web3 for Europe. And what else we got here? There are many exciting blah, 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 blah. All right, so no updates on BNB's actual page about it. They did mention, though, I think a few days ago that they're going to be doing some maintenance on the Binance Smart Chain, and it was going to be down for a little. So they're probably just doing more maintenance. I wouldn't really be too worried about it, but I still want to get down to the bottom of it, see exactly why there's a hole on there. But yeah, I actually did want to do one today, but I'm definitely going to do it soon. Traveling somewhere. Also, if y'all aren't subscribed to my other channel, definitely check that out. I got the Marcellus Travels channel. We're going to be going over some travel stuff on there. And we got over here, Q says, do we need BNB to stake Baby Dogecoin? That's actually what I wanted to show you, but I'm not going to be able to do that. But yeah, you're going to need to get some BNB. So you always want to have BNB in your wallet whenever you're doing any kind of transaction on the Binance Smart Chain, because I've had problems where I wanted to send Baby Doge to another wallet, which is dumb because then you got to pay 10% fee. But just because I wanted to like send it to my MetaMask so then I can do the video, and then I couldn't do it because I didn't have BNB. If I wanted to buy it directly with like MoonPay or something, I'm going to be paying a large fee. So I'm trying to get the video done without spending a bunch of money on like fees. So I'm definitely gonna do that, and the video is gonna come out soon. I actually have a whole script for how to get Baby Doge on a Trust wallet. No, not Trust wallet. I have a whole script written out on a piece of paper how to get Baby Doge on a ledger, but I haven't made the video yet. And I definitely been installing there, but I'm gonna go ahead and get both of those videos out. But over here we got Ian Busano says, "Hey Marcellus, greetings from Philippines. Big shout out to you, Ian Busano. Shout out to you from the Philippines." And yeah, like I said, the Marcellus Travels channel, we're gonna do a lot of stuff over there. So we may even go over to Philippines, have like a meetup there. But Adami 300 says a lot of people don't know how to use the farming thing. You need a video about that to show us how to do it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be making a video. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a whole step-by-step video because that's definitely a heavily requested video. I really should have been did it by now. I'm not gonna lie, I should have been did it. But how about this? Tomorrow, I have to do it tomorrow. So definitely hold me to that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And right now it's 8:28 p.m. So if I do it tomorrow, it'll probably be sometime midday tomorrow. But I'm gonna definitely get that. But yeah, shout out to Clip Power says shoot out to you all. Shout out to you all. And he says keep doing these, Marcellus. It's really helpful. Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna keep on doing these live streams, and I'm gonna keep coming with all the knowledge on Baby Doge. I'm definitely gonna do the farming videos, staking videos, if it's working tomorrow. I definitely want to do it tomorrow, but I don't know how long this is about to be halted for. But if they continue to have this halted, I'm not going to be able to do this enemy if they have this halted tomorrow. But hopefully they don't, because yeah, if they do, I'm not going to be able to get that done. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. Eric Franco says, "Can I buy Baby Doge with BUSD?" No. I think you need BNB to do that. I've never bought it with BUSD, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, I think you need BNB to do that. Cliff Power says, "Is there a 10% fee connecting and sending Baby Doge to the swap? Is there connecting and sending it? I don't think I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that personally. When I was looking at the swap, when I was actually about to do it, because I was actually about to put some in on here before the video, and it was actually showing the farming and all the pools on there before I did this. So like I already had this pulled up because I was ready to do this on the live, but I didn't want my wallet to be in it. But yeah, what I was gonna do personally, they have an option where you can just get BNB, and you can really just get Baby Doge directly on here with BNB by connecting your Trust wallet. So I have my Baby Doge on Trust wallet. So what I was gonna do, I was just gonna send money from crypto.com to Trust Wallet. And then from Trust Wallet, I was just going to go ahead and, you know, send the baby Doge on over with the MetaMask here. Well, not send the baby Doge over, but, buy the baby Doge directly on here with the BNB that I sent to my Trust Wallet. So that's what I was going to do. And yeah, and I don't think you have to pay to send it, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to try both of those ways actually. When I make the video, I'm going to do it multiple ways. So then I have multiple demonstrations on how it works. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'm going to have to see it. It's definitely a bummer that is that this is off like this. I don't know why, but yeah, it's been halted, the whole Binance Smart Chain on here. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do more live streams. Enemy says do more live streams. I'll definitely go ahead and do more. Raider Mendoza says if you haven't, don't forget to hit that like button. Oh yeah, definitely. Everyone hit that like button. Shout out to Raider Mendoza for mentioning this. Definitely go ahead and hit that like button. Let's see what else we got over here. We got Enemy says BNB better and cheaper to buy Baby Doge. Yeah, it's definitely probably better and cheaper just to use BNB directly. Like just connect your Trust Wallet and then transfer your BNB from your Trust Wallet to Baby Doge Swap, so then you can buy it directly on there. Lysergic Banger says, "Are you staking any of your tokens on the swap? And what's your favorite farms or pools?" I'm not staking right now, but I was actually about to show you all the one that I'm going to be putting it into. It was going to be the ETH, the new one that they just now did, the ETH to BNB, because that is actually pretty cool. I have some ETH inside of my MetaMask already. Well, not my MetaMask, but I have it in my Ledger, and I could easily connect my Ledger to my MetaMask and then connect that to Baby Doge Swap. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing the ETH to BNB one, and then I'm going to also do the Baby Doge one. But I really want it to work during this live stream so we can have some demonstrations. But yeah, it's still not loading up. He also says, me personally, I'm not doing either, just holding. I'm definitely gonna do it because I have no plans on selling Baby Doge until 6Z1. So I think that would be my best bet. Just go ahead and stake it. But yeah, I definitely see why you wouldn't want to. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I would say though, you don't want to stake and farm all of your Baby Doge because let's say somehow it gets hacked, it goes under, and then you lose everything. So I'm probably gonna put like 10% of what I have in there, like of the Baby Doge that I have, 10% of it in there, maybe 40, maybe 30, something like that. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna put all of it because it could get hacked. But 8300 says, what about the percent fee? The percentage is, I believe there's a, like if you're holding Baby Doge, I believe there's a small, or I believe there's no fee. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that. Either a small fee or little to no fee. It's somewhere around there. But yeah, they're really small fees on Baby Doge Swap. Cliff Power says, thanks. I've been just waiting until the bugs are worked out. Yeah, that's honestly the same thing I've been doing, is why I haven't done it yet. But I'm just gonna put a little bit. So when you see me do the video tomorrow, if this is working tomorrow, it's probably just gonna be me putting in like $20 or $50 because I'm not trying to put a bunch of money in and then have something like this happen. But your funds are able to be withdrawn directly from the smart contracts if you want to withdraw or deposit it directly. But I'm not going to do that directly from the smart contract because this should be everything should be up and working. But it's all the Binance Smart Chain, the Binance Smart Chain blockchain. It's pretty much being halted because of that. So it's nothing to do with Baby Doge Swap. It's all to do with Binance right now. But yeah, I'm definitely waiting to put more money in for everything to kind of settle down. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make this video as soon as possible. But let's go over a few other things. If anyone has any questions, definitely go ahead and just let me know those questions. If you want to go ahead and send it through any Cash App, Super Chats, all that good stuff, it'll be much appreciated. Shout out to everyone again. Shout out to ADME300 for becoming a member. Shout out to Cliff Power for supporting every single stream I got on here. Really big supporter. Let's go ahead and go back over some of this other stuff. I also wanted to talk about some of the stuff in the overall crypto market. And Baby Doge actually looks like it's preparing to blow past this 1250 resistance. I don't know. I'm seeing huge green candlesticks. Typically, whenever we see the candlestick forming up like this, it typically goes on the upside a little bit. So I don't know. I'm waiting for that just to see what is happening there. But there's a huge possibility that it goes back down here to 1140. So we're gonna have to wait for that. And it's definitely nice to see it on live. So yeah, I'm gonna do more live streams like this. Let's see down here. We're gonna have 18.2K. Yep, we're still slowly but surely moving down here with Bitcoin. Let's go back to the 15-minute. And yeah, Bitcoin's now moving here with a high activity area, and it's showing a bullish signal here on the oscillator. So according to the oscillator here, we should be having some more money actually flowing into Bitcoin. So yeah, we're about to see probably we actually might see Bitcoin get back up to 19.3K. So that I would definitely watch out for that. But it nope, red candlestick may be forming up. I don't know. So yeah, it looks like it might be peaking out here and then going back down. So that's definitely a possibility here with Bitcoin. We're just gonna have to wait for that. But yeah, let's wait for that. I'll come right back to this whenever it has a bigger movement. We'll see what we got there. But yeah, Baby Doge now at $20.93 million total value locked. Now at $21.05 million total value locked, even after the Binance Smart Chain being halted. So yeah, that definitely tells you a lot. And I think our position right now is around the 200 something position. Because when I made that one video talking about Baby Doge being the fastest growing DeFi app, it literally is. Like a lot of these DeFi apps here, they've been here forever and they only have like $4 million or some small stuff like that. Like all the way down here, these are like $700. A lot of these have been out for a while. You go up here, these ones are like $71,000, but they've been out for a while. And then you go up here, you got $2 million ones that have been out forever. And I'm not talking down on any of these DeFi swaps, but Baby Doge, technically is one of the fastest growing ones out there. So we're gonna have to scroll up far for Baby Doge. Here's Baby Doge, rank 208. It was way lower than this before, but now it's already at rank 208. So yeah, that Baby Doge is definitely doing good with a 9.39 score right there by market cap by total value locked. But yeah, we have $21 million total value locked. That's a lot. All right, but let's see. Let's refresh this to see if we got this back. Still not back. That is such a bummer right there. Let's see what else we got here. So, I think I'm behind on some of these. Where are we at? Okay, right here. This is the last one. Cliff Power says Baby Doge swap is looking real solid. Yep, definitely looking solid right now. And honestly, we've been growing fast on Baby Doge swap. Enemy 300 says I haven't bought any Baby Doge on Baby Doge swap. I'm wondering what aids the percent fees. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a whole video on that. Hopefully tomorrow if it's working. But yeah, if not tomorrow, then I don't know. The Surgic Banger, can you do a Volt Inu V2 technical analysis? I was thinking about making a whole Volt Inu video. They emailed me about doing a paid sponsorship. But the problem is, I know you see Kim Kardashian just got charged with $1.2 million lawsuit for paid sponsorships. Logan Paul charged. All of these other YouTubers and stuff are getting charged for paid sponsorships. But I think what I'll do, I don't want to do a paid sponsorship. I can't do a paid sponsorship. That's just it's too risky. But I know the laws because for the SEC, they state that you have to mention how much you made during the first like 10 seconds or something of your video. You have to mention, or not 10 seconds, but during the opening seconds of your video, you have to mention how much you were paid and what are your incentives and when you were paid, and that it's not financial advice. You got to do all this stuff just to not get sued. And it's such a new law that they could create another law, and then anything that you did in the past, you'll get sued for. So I'm not gonna do any kind of paid promo. I'm getting I could be making a lot of money by putting out all these different things. Like I just got hit up by an NFT project and want me to promote it for some money. I got hit up by some other, a bunch of projects, some play to earn games. But the problem is like they're offering all this money, right? But all it takes is for one mistake, and then boom, like I don't say something right, and then I get sued. And then what if they're a rug pull? What if they're a scam? And now I got my name tied to that, you know. But it's all mixed. It's all a mess. So I don't want to do any kind of paid promo. But I have been hearing a lot about Volt Inu, and they have been pumping recently, and they actually have been trending on Twitter. So I don't know. I'm gonna see about it. I might just do a technical analysis, but not accept any payment from them. That's the best bet. And I think like morally, I can't like promote like crypto projects for money. But yeah, I'll definitely probably do a technical analysis on it. But yeah, it's not going to be one of the paid promos, so I'm not going to really I ain't gonna go hard for him like that. But yeah, Eric Franco says approximately how much money is 1 trillion of baby doge at the current price? All right, yeah, I guess we can do that. Let me go ahead and pull up my other screen. Let me pull up this calculator. Here it is. All right. So you would take the 1 trillion baby doge divided by 0.1234567 8, and what price are we at here right now with baby doge? We're at 1232. So divide that by 1232. Currently 1 trillion. Wait, all right. I think I did something wrong. So yeah, 1 trillion baby doge. I would actually have to multiply that by 1323. Okay, let's do this again. All right, so here's the million, or actually trillion, million, billion, trillion. And then multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 2. All right, yeah, that's $1,200 right now. For a trillion baby doge will be $1,200 at the current price. So yeah, that's actually not too bad at all. That's not too bad at all. I'm waiting for it to go down a little bit more because I'll put another 1,000 in it once it gets to like 9Z. I want to say once we see baby doge at like 9Z9 or 9Z7, because then that'll be a really good buying opportunity, honestly. But let me go ahead and bring back the other camera here. Let me share this. All right, so here it is. Bitcoin is still like slowly but surely trying to get past this area, but it still hasn't done it yet. So we're gonna have to. Right now, that's baby doge. I mean, here's the Bitcoin one. Yeah, Bitcoin is still trying to slowly but surely rise. Another little bit of a candlestick here. We actually might be seeing Bitcoin getting up to 19.3K, but I still believe we're gonna continue down this bear market. So any kind of pumps are just gonna be short-term pumps. Personally, that's what I think personally. But yeah, we're just gonna see short-term pumps here with the crypto market. What else we got here? Raider Mendoza says, "Do you think Baby Doge Swap could possibly see $50 million locked value by the end of 2022?" Yes, yes, I definitely can see that. I will say maybe like leaning a little bit towards 40 million because we're already in October. We're already almost at November, but uh let me go ahead and block this person. All right. And now I got another one to block. All right. Um yeah, I'm trying to get all these spammers out of here. All right. Got that. All right. Anyways, I got some spammers here inside of the chat. All right. So Raider Mendoza says, "Oh yeah, do you think we can see the $50 million lock?" So yeah, I definitely think we can see the $50 million lock, but locked by then. I just think that we really need more inside of Baby Doge. Like we're gonna need, like I said, the game. We're gonna need some teasing of the game. I really want to see more burns, but see burns. The only problem with that is it starts messing with the rewards for Baby Doge swap, and I that's why they don't want to do it, but I understand why they don't want to do it because it's best to leave the baby doge as it is in the liquidity. So and the rewards are much higher. So but yeah, $50 million is definitely possible for total value locked. Cliff Power says, because also you got to think we just got $1 million inside of baby doge in one day. Like earlier today, if you watched my video and yesterday, you can see we're at 20 million and now we're at 21 million in total value locked. But yeah, Cliff Power says, smart, stay strong. Those are great boundaries. Yes, yes, 100%. Yeah, I can't. I just can't do the paid promo. I remember with the Ada Cash and Solid ETH. I remember they approached me, and they were like, "You should do a video on Solid ETH." So I went ahead and I did a video on Solid ETH. And after I did a video on Solid ETH, they sent me money, even though I didn't do a paid promo. They just went ahead and sent me money just for, I guess being solid, no pun intended. They sent me some money for it. So I was like, oh, okay. And then Solid ETH goes under, and then people are coming after me like I was promoting a scam. I'm like, wait a second. These people sent me free Solid ETH after I made a complimentary video because I was already in 80 cash. and then it just went under, and then all of a sudden I was the bad guy. So I'm like, no more of these paid promos for any of these cryptos. I could show you my email. Like I had so much spam on my email, it's not even funny. I should pull up the email, but I know like a lot of these different businesses, they don't want their prices to be out there. So I'm not going to go ahead and put their prices and their business out there, how much they're paying. But when you see how much a lot of these businesses are paying, like for to get like people to get jumping on crypto, it kind of makes you think like, are they trying to scam people? Are they trying to incentivize, influencers and YouTubers and stuff like this to make these videos just so they can rug pull? And that's what I'm looking at it like, because like you can't be paying someone $1,000 just to make a video, and then let's say 100 people jump into that crypto with $100. Like, well, now they got $10,000 that they can just steal. So it gets really sticky inside of the crypto space, and there's a lot of really sketchy people there. But yeah, Sergic Banger says I was talking about live right now, not a whole vid. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll definitely go over that for you right now. I thought you were talking about a whole video, but yeah, Vault Enu, I definitely think it has a good community behind it. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a whole technical analysis video, like complimentary. I'm not gonna take any money from them, but yeah, I'll definitely think about doing a complimentary video there. Ken Roll says, is Baby Doge better to buy on the ETH side or the Binance Smart Chain side? Thanks. Binance Smart Chain side, 100%. The ETH side, you're paying Ethereum fees and you're paying the tax fees for Baby Doge. So you definitely don't want to do that. And Jose Hernandez says, just join. Big shout out to you, Jose Hernandez. And Cliff Power says, I say yes, Raider, easily. So yeah. All right, let's oh yeah, he's talking about the $50 million lot. Yeah, I'll go over the Vault Enu, I guess, for you. But if anyone wants to go ahead and send any super chats, cash apps, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. Bitcoin is still making its way up there. So I guess let's go ahead, and it might not even be up here for V2, honestly. Maybe this is the one. Nah. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be on because I only have my indicators here on trading view. But yeah, I don't think Volt Enu 2.0 is on any of these actually. V's version 2. Yeah, none of these are V2. Yeah, it's also hard to do certain cryptos. It's hard to do a technical analysis on certain cryptos just because there's not enough money. There's not enough 24-hour trading volume. So that's why you see random sporadic movements like this that aren't trackable. So yeah, that would not be possible. But hey, if they ever come out and actually get their chart on there for V2, I'll definitely do that. We got some more people over here. Adam 300 says, can you calculate circulating supplies, total supply, and total burn? Okay, you're seeing how much circulating and total burn and all that good stuff. Yeah, actually, Moonscan has all that here. So yeah, moonscan.com if you want to look at it. But we burned $106 or something. They've been updating their website, so I don't think it's all going to be here. But yeah, they've been updating their website, and they're still waiting for it to get updated. Oh man, it's the same thing that happened with Whale Watchers. They started updating it and they never finished the update, so it's impossible to track it on there. But I guess where we could track it though would it be CoinGecko. CoinGecko is just a rough draft, I guess. 191 million in market cap, circulating supply 159 million, which is definitely off a little bit, and fully diluted market cap 503 million. But yeah, it's really hard to track it because every single website is showing something different. But I would say the best way to track it would probably be from Baby Doge Swap directly, because over here you got the holders, you got the total value locks for Baby Doge Swap, and down here you got the total supply. So we have 420 quadrillion total supply. Circulating supply is at 160.9 quadrillion. The total burned, it is at 199 quadrillion. Market cap at 266.2 million. And also we can look at the liquidity by going straight to Binance Smart Chain and see what we're working with our liquidity. So Unicrypt, we got $72 million in the Unicrypt, and they lock it away for us. And we have OKX exchange with 17.2 million in there. Gate.io has 13.1 million in their exchange. Pancake swap liquidity is at 8.9 million. And then we have these different contracts here, 5 million each. And then Hotbit, Mexi Global, shout out to Mexi Global, 2.3 million. And yeah, all that good stuff. But yeah, we still are very low down here with the deployer. And that's another thing. See, when we're doing the burns, the manual burns, a lot of that money was coming from the deployer. So that's why you see the deployer only has 196 million in there. And they use that money for a lot of different purposes. But yeah, the deployer for Baby Doge is all the way down here. All right. 11 days ago, so 3 days ago, money came out of the deployer into this wallet right here, which was about $1,900. And that's a very small amount of money. And this wallet here, $5 million they just put into this wallet. And then they sent it from this wallet to this wallet. Yeah, I just got distracted. I like tracking where the money is going. Where is this money going? 119K. Oh wow, they're sending this money all over the place. Yeah, it's a whole big web of how things work on here. But yeah, there's like I said, if you want to do the tracking for Baby Doge swap or for Baby Doge, just go directly to Baby Doge swap and it'll show you all the circulating supplies, like we just seen here. Let me go back over there because I want Baby Doge swap to actually start working right now, so then I can actually show you what we're doing with. Nope, it's still not working. So yeah, it's just the Binance Smart Chain hold right now. Everything's slowed down on there. Total value locked is still doing good, and I probably just have to go back to DeFi Llama, I guess, if I wanted to see the total value locked, like the whole thing. We're what, ranked 208? Oh no. Yeah, we're ranked 208 here inside of Baby Doge swap. Where is the Baby Doge swap? Yep, there it is, 208, 21.05 million. That is still impressive. 21.05 million. All right, so Cliff Power says, let's support our brother Marcellus. Yes, thank you, Cliff Power. You're always supporting. I see every single chat we have, every single live stream we have, you always send some donations. Big shout out to you, big supporter. Shout out to ADM300 for becoming a member. But yeah, if anyone wants to join, you can definitely become a member. I'm definitely gonna look through doing more perks for the members, like doing some kind of exclusive thing for the members, but maybe like a live call or something. We'll find out some kind of exclusive thing we can do. But I definitely want to see some more members if we're gonna do, like, we can do a whole live stream type thing just for members. But yeah, for right now, this is definitely really good. But yeah, shout out to you, Cliff Power. Shout out to Cliff Power. Says Baby Dogecoin price. Oh yeah, he's got everything right here. So yeah, you can see the price of Baby Doge, the change of the price in the last 24 hours, and the trading and the volume and all that good stuff. Yeah, we're at that 6.9 million volume. Yeah, Baby Doge has been doing some numbers recently. He's got over here the trading volume up. Trading volume 24 hour is 6.9 million. So yeah, that's definitely a lot. Let me go over here and see what CoinGecko is saying, because I think 6 point is somewhere around there actually. Yeah. CoinGecko is probably off 5.8 million. They're usually off. Not talking down on CoinGecko, but they're usually off. But look right here, Baby Doge swap at 208, and then all the way up here, Shiba swap at 199. I mentioned this in my last video. Shiba swap has been out for more than a year, and it only has 22.55 million total value locked. Baby Doge swap has been out for 2 weeks, or less than 2 weeks actually. We came out on the 5th of October, so that's less than 2 weeks, and you can already see we are at 21.05 million inside of total value locked. So yeah, we're really one of the fastest growing projects out here. I want to see how long they can keep it up for, and I just want to see what we can really do here with this. I think we can keep it up for a while, but we'll have to see whether or not it goes down or not. But okay, Baby Doge still hasn't got past 1250. I'm waiting for that, and Bitcoin is still not doing its pump all the way up to 19.3K. I think eventually it could. It definitely looks like Bitcoin is topping out here. It's probably going to end up pulling back down, but hey, we'll see. I don't know if it will though, because it looks like we got pretty close to that support, but we didn't actually completely hit it. So we'll have to wait to see what happens there with Bitcoin and with Baby Doge. So let me Let me respond to a few more of these. Cliff Power says Coin Market Cap. Oh, okay, that's where you're getting it from. Yeah, I think Coin Market Cap is more on point than CoinGecko, but I like CoinGecko more than Coin Market Cap. But Coin Market Cap is, yeah, it's definitely more on point. Let's Banger says, in your opinion, how much Baby Doge is a moon bag? Now, that's a really good question. I would say 1 trillion Baby Doge, because at 1 trillion, like that's a lot of money. I want to pull up this again for anyone else who's new in here, so we can see like where exactly we would be when that happens. So let me go ahead and pull up my calculator here. Where is that calculator? Okay, here it is. All right. So that's a good question. So this is 1 trillion Baby Doge, and right now 1 trillion Baby Doge is worth $1,200. So this is million, billion, trillion multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So at 6Z1, that's $100,000. So in 6Z1, see, that's going to be around like 12 billion in market cap. And like we already have Dogecoin and Sheep touching 12 billion easily. And like Dogecoin at its peak, I think was like 80 billion or 90 billion market cap at Dogecoin's peak. And then for Shiba Inu did like 60 billion. So I know with a Binance listing and all that other stuff, we could get even higher than that. So this is me kind of being modest here. I'm kind of being modest saying 6Z1. But there's a possibility we could see 6Z5 and then you can see like 500K off of that. So I'm really looking at 1 trillion Baby Doge. That's definitely a good moon bag. And yeah, 1 trillion Baby Doge is definitely my target here for that. Now, I know a lot of people probably aren't gonna be able to buy like a whole trillion, but what I would say for that, like if you don't have enough to buy a whole trillion, even 100 billion is good. Like 100 billion is gonna get you 10K. So that either way, like I think 100 billion would still be good too. But yeah, 1 trillion would be like a huge increase up to 61. And let's Serge Banger says same. I was going to say a trillion minimum. Anyone under that better take profits at pump. Mm, I don't know about that. I mean, because you could turn 1,000 into 10,000, which would definitely be good. But like, yeah, I'm definitely looking at the bigger. I want a bigger pack. I want to see like 1,000 going into 100,000. So if you waited, I mean, you could see $1,000, or I mean, you can see $100 going to 10,000 by 61, which would definitely be good off of $100. Not gonna lie there. 8300 says, I believe Baby Doge will explode in the end of this year or the beginning of next year. So yeah, I think it could do that. And when I do my predictions, I like to do like a really modest prediction. Like I like to say the end of next year. Like I like to expect less. So then when I get more, I'm more appreciative of it. So that's how I look at my predictions. So I expect less for every single thing I do. Even though I look at it like I definitely know Baby Doge is gonna pump huge, but I look at it as I'm gonna wait 2 years. So then even when it does pump, I'm not so incentivized to sell. And that's why I'm waiting for 61 specifically. I think for 61, we got to look at the end of next year or the beginning of 2024. But yeah, I definitely think there's going to be a nice big pump by the end of this year. 7Z1 possibly sometime next year. And yeah, that could be a possibility. But yeah, not financial advice though. We got the Sergeant Banger says, I think Baby Doge will start pumping July of 2023. Yeah, that's gonna be around the birthday, Baby Doge's birthday. So yeah, I think July 2023 could definitely be an area where we actually start pumping here. That's definitely going to be a good area for us. Let me go back over to the July 2023 chart, or July 2020 chart, 2021, I mean. But yeah, that's way back here. So let's see. So yeah, last July, which was the one that we just now had, we were what happened in July? So going into May, we were up, we were rising. So yeah, and in June we started going down. And then where is July? July is like right over here. Okay, yeah. So for last July, we started to rise a little bit, but we really didn't have much of a pump last July. But the July way back here, um, I just like to look at different patterns to see like what happens. Yeah, even on this July back here, we were still well, it doesn't really go back that far, so I really can't track it. That sucks. But yeah, there's always a possibility of going up in July, especially since that's going to be like Baby Doge's birthday. But yeah, we'll have to see. I want to see the Baby Doge debit cards come out. That's going to be nice because debit cards, especially, I want to see a Baby Doge debit card with no foreign transaction fees. There shouldn't be any foreign transaction fees on it because Baby Doge is not going to be established in like one place. They got their LLC in Florida, and I think they got an LLC in another state here in the U.S. But they're going to roll out first inside of Europe because Europe has less restrictions on crypto. So yeah, they're going to be rolling out there in Europe. Um, what else we got here? What else we got here? Let's start. Oh yeah, you already said that. I already said that. All right, let's go over the next thing. I want to show some stuff for the overall crypto market too. And yeah, Bitcoin's still slowly but surely trying to pump. So we actually might see a pump inside of Bitcoin. But yeah, Google. Let's talk about this. Google tapping into Coinbase. So Google taps Coinbase to bring crypto payments to cloud services. This was one of the biggest things that happened over the week. So Google says that early next year, users will be able to pay for cloud services using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and ETH via Coinbase. I think the only problem Google made here is going through Coinbase. If they would have went through, even if they would have went through Binance, then Americans are excluded because Binance US. Let's be honest. Everyone who's inside of America, do you truly like Binance US? Because I don't like Binance US. Like it's compared to the regular Binance, like it doesn't compare itself at all. Like I'm thinking about getting a citizenship inside of a European country or like a residency just so I can use Binance out there. But yeah, I can't stand Binance US. It's all right. I'm not gonna bag on it too much. It's all right, but it doesn't have all the different cryptos that we want to invest in. Like it doesn't have everything there. So that just makes Binance US like way less desirable. It just doesn't have all the staking features and stuff. It's just not there. It's not it. It doesn't have features. It doesn't have almost anything that the regular Binance has. And they did that on purpose. They just regulated it so much. So yeah, I definitely think Google should have went ahead and went through Binance or maybe Qcoin, or better yet, they should have went through a DeFi protocol. Like they should have went through MetaMask or maybe something DeFi, but they wouldn't do that. But yeah, I think that's their only mistake. But yeah, the vice president of business development of Coinbase said conversations with Google about payments, its prime service, and cloud usage have been in the works for months. So they've been doing this for months. I really think they should have did something more. They said BNB Chain also revealed a collaboration with Google Cloud to offer builders in the ecosystem access to its cloud services. But yeah, that's for builders. And then Google Cloud has been actively advancing its presence in the Web3 world. So that's definitely exciting to see. We'll wait to see exactly what happens there, what transpires out of that. But yeah, they should have did Binance. But I think Coinbase is all right still too. It's just all the fees with Coinbase. They're going to be making a lot of money off of fees with those Google Cloud services. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of fees associated with that. Now, 8300 says Baby Doge will be way better than any meme token ever. The difference is the burn, like Dogecoin, no burn Shiba, no, but Baby Dogecoin will explode like crazy. Okay, so you're saying with the burns, Shiba Inu has been implementing burns, and they've definitely been doing good with the burns. And Dogecoin doesn't do burns. But what I will say is, I don't know if Baby Doge is gonna continue to do burns. So they're doing burns. I don't know how long they're gonna continue to do that though, because they've already stopped it. I don't know if they're gonna pick it back up again. So we're gonna have to wait and see that. Cliff Power says 3 Bitcoin and you will get El Salvadorian citizenship. That's a good one too, because a lot of people have been talking about El Salvador saying that they failed. They didn't fail. Like people gotta remember, like their economy was already struggling. So implementing Bitcoin isn't just gonna recover their economy. And like MS-13, like they're raising like war out there, but the actual president, like I think his name is Bukele or something like that, he's been going hard on the gangs out there, and he's making El Salvador safe for people. So I think right now, well, I'm in the near future, like if he continues to like apply pressure on all the gang violence out there, El Salvador is definitely going to be like one of those top picks, especially if Bitcoin goes down to a $10,000 Bitcoin. If we see $10,000 Bitcoin, so many people are about to get El Salvadorian citizenship. And I really hope that that is like by the time, because I think they're also a low tax place. Like if you're dealing with crypto, you're paying little to no taxes as a citizen there. So me personally, I'm definitely considering it, and especially if it happens by the time Baby Doge reaches 61. Like if we could see Baby Doge reach 6C1 or at least 7Z1 or something, which is going to be really hard. Let's be completely honest. It's going to be hard to do that before, Bitcoin starts to rise again. But it would be really nice to see Bitcoin go all the way down to $10,000 and Baby Doge all the way up to 6C1. So then I can maximize the profits and, get the El Salvadorian citizenship. That'd be nice. And yeah, you could do a lot over there. Like it doesn't matter. Like if you come from US, your money's gonna stretch long out there, especially because they're using the US dollar. Canada, your money's stretching long. UK, Europe, money is stretching long over there. So that's definitely a good conversion rate over there. But where's the 1 week chart? Here's the 1 week chart. All right. So yeah, 10K Bitcoin, like I said, it's about to come soon. I don't know how long it's gonna take for us to get to 10, 14K, but it is definitely gonna take some time. What we can look at is how long it took to go all the way from 40K all the way down to 20K. So from the 2nd of May all the way to the 13th of June. And that's kind of it's only a month, but you gotta also think like that was a major drop and we've been going sideways. But we could have the same major drop again and do the same thing again and have a whole month of nothing but pain again. And that's kind of what it looks like we might be doing, like another month of straight pain. We just been doing sideways movements, literally just nothing but sideways movements, like pumps upwards and then immediately downwards for the last 4 months. I'm expecting some huge pain like very soon. Like the fact that we really haven't had anything major in the last few months, there's going to be some true pain soon. So I would say prepare for the pain inside of crypto very soon. And I don't think Baby Doge is going to be exempt from that pain. I think it might still happen. But yeah, Cliff Power says crime is way down in El Salvador and no tax. Yeah, I seen that. Like he lined all of them up and sent them all to prison. So yeah, he's doing his job over there. I've never seen a president like go so hard on gang violence like that. And that's definitely pretty good because he's cleaning it up. He says, have a look into Bitcoin City. El Salvador is building a property is cheap. So yeah, let me look up Bitcoin City here in El Salvador. Let's look it up. Bitcoin City, El Salvador. I want to look at the map, so that'll probably look better. Wow, world's first Bitcoin city, May 12th. Let's see this. Okay, here it is. So yeah, especially you're putting it in a prime location too. That looks nice. So the Bitcoin city will be built near the Conchuaga volcano. Ooh, it's near a volcano. That's bad. On the Gulf of okay. So if it's gonna be near a volcano, I'll buy Bitcoin and I'll keep Bitcoin inside of a safety deposit box somewhere in there, or yeah, I'll just put Bitcoin somewhere in a safety deposit box in one of their banks and their most trusted bank, and then I'll rent a property over here inside of Bitcoin City. So just in case that volcano explodes, my property is not getting destroyed. But yeah, I don't think the volcano is gonna explode. Let's be honest. Even if it does, if you're in a high-rise condo, like not even a high-rise condo, but just in a normal condo, it's not gonna get messed up. But yeah, this is definitely nice. The president of El Salvador, the smallest country in Central America, has officially released the map of the first Bitcoin city, which is under construction right now. Not just the first map, but the president also took on a mini visual trip to the Bitcoin city through first glimpses of the golden Bitcoin city. From aerial view, greenery, sea to a beautiful lookout in the volcano, the Bitcoin city has everything. So yeah, that's definitely going to be pretty nice. Okay, yeah, and like this area is not developed yet, and it looks like he's starting to develop it. So yeah, that's gonna be huge actually. I want to see the exact location. Will be built near the Conchua volcano. Let me look that up. Concha. I don't even know how to say that. Conchagua volcano. Let's look that up. Conchagua volcano. Let's get that up here. Okay, so yeah, and it's not developed yet, so that's also good. Uh, Conchagua volcano. Actually, I think it actually had the actual volcano when I like typed this in. Conchagua volcano. There it is. And yeah, that was the actual location too. So yeah, I think that's definitely going to be pretty cool. Google Earth has a little bit of stuff here that we can look at. Okay. No, this is like a villa over there. I don't want to see that. Let's click here. That'd probably be a good view. No, that's not a good view. Where can I see a good view of this? This is probably going to be the best view. Yeah, okay. And it's going to be right over there inside of that area. That's what they're going to develop. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a nice little development there, especially like when you look around here, there's like nothing developed. So they're going to have a fun time developing all that. But the Bitcoin is definitely going to fund it. But yeah, what I will say is they definitely need to get some more cameras over here so then we can see what's going on over there. I like to look at the traffic view or the terrain view. Maybe not the terrain view. But yeah, that's definitely going to be pretty cool to see. We'll have to wait and see how that comes out. But yeah, if it comes out looking like that, then that's definitely going to be pretty cool. There's going to be millionaires, billionaires. There's going to be a lot of people out there. So yeah. Oh no, Bitcoin got rejected. Yeah, Bitcoin got rejected. It's going down. So yeah, Bitcoin expecting it to see all the way down here at 19K flat, and then eventually 18.2K if it continues on this path. But yeah, Bitcoin rejected. We got over here. Epic Gaming says, "Do you think Baby Doge will continue with manual burns? It's so slow with auto burns, and I feel like the circulating supply is still massive." So I don't think they're gonna do them. They're not gonna do it like constantly. They may come in every now and then and do a manual burn. But the problem with the burns is it messes with the rewards for farming and staking. There's gonna be pretty much less rewards on Baby Doge swap. So like all the fees and all the burning and stuff, like the manual burns, or I mean the auto burns, all that stuff has to be used for Baby Doge swap now. So we're not gonna be able to do manual burns. So it's all right though. I don't think we need the manual burns to pump. Like you got to think about it. Like we could have the manual burns, or we could just have big pumps and then the auto burns speeding up the pumps. But yeah, I think every now and then they might come around with a manual burn, but they're not going to do it every month like they used to. But Cliff Power says it will be run off the thermo from the volcano steam. That'll definitely be pretty cool too. People will probably have some. They'll probably have some Bitcoin mining facilities coming from the solar energy and also using the thermo from the volcanoes. So that would definitely be pretty cool too. Sustainable energy. Enemy 300 says, anyone knows what Baby Doge will release next? So yeah, next we should be getting either the game or the Baby Doge card, the debit card. But I think they would do the game first because it's a lot easier to roll out the game. So they'll probably do the game first. But if you look at the Baby Doge website, they do mention that the debit card is finished, but they're really waiting for third parties right now. So card is currently pending completion by third party provider. So it's pending completion. So I guess everything is done on the Baby Doge side, but the third party providers are still, I guess, developing it right now for them. So we gotta wait for that. But yeah, I don't know when it will be out, so I won't say it should be out soon, but it should be out next year. I just don't know what time next year. But yeah. Let's see what else we got. We got Cliff Power says it's mainly for Bitcoin mining. Yeah, that would definitely be good. And that's a lot of money, generated for their economy because their economy is struggling. So that would be really good for them. Very soon, says Jeannie and Durham. And we got Cliff Power says they're building a huge Bitcoin mining plant on site. Yeah, that's going to power the whole city and it's going to help with the infrastructure there. So yeah, I definitely think it's something that they need to do. I'm going to go ahead and let me pull up this again. Also, something I think they need to do to better like help people understand El Salvador. Like, let me look this up. They need to go ahead and then go all over El Salvador with Google Earth. All right, Google Views, whatever you want to call it, Google Maps. But I think a lot of countries they don't really have much Google Maps views. And like if you click over here, you can see El Salvador. It literally has nothing. Even in San Salvador, there's no street views. Like there is street views here, but you can't go on the actual streets. Which and they need to update this. They need to update this field here because football is big in South America, so that would help as well. But you see how there's no like street lines all over the place, but you can see the city. It looks like a nice city, but I definitely think they need more infrastructure, and it would definitely be cool to see El Salvador like building itself up. But like if you scroll all the way out and you go over to like America, Canada, you see all in these whole areas here. You can see literally anywhere you want inside of this area here. And I'm out here inside of the Florida area. So yeah, and by the way, Orlando got messed up by that hurricane. But Yeah, they definitely need some street views. I think that would make people feel safer because then you'll also have cameras all over the place and not much is going to happen to you without someone knowing. And especially when you start looking at places like over here in Asia. But yeah, they definitely need some street views, and that would make people feel a lot safer, knowing that they can be anywhere in the world and a satellite can track them and know their whereabouts and know that they're safe and not being kidnapped. But yeah, but let's see Bitcoin again. Okay, yeah, Bitcoin is filming up some more candlesticks here. We're definitely going to end up seeing Bitcoin going down to 19K and then eventually 18.2K with Bitcoin. So yeah, that 18.2K area is all the way down here that I keep talking about, but it's a major support because after 18.2K, we're almost immediately going to go all the way down to 16K. So from 18.2K, that's going to be a sharp, steep dive all the way down to 16K. And that's really what I'm looking forward to because I'm going to be honest, I want crypto to continue to drop. I want every single crypto out there to just it probably sounds bad. I want all these cryptos to go down. Like I want these buying opportunities just because I'm so bullish and long term in crypto that I know like I'm not just gonna sell because I see it going down, but I will buy. And I know a lot of people will sell, but I will be buying if it goes all the way down to like 10K Bitcoin. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. A lot of people are talking about it. Jim Cramer keeps flip flopping. He keeps talking about Bitcoin's going down, and then we have a random pump, and he said everything's going to go back up after we have a random pump. He keeps flip flopping. But does anyone in the chat listen to Jim Cramer? All right, I don't know. I don't think anyone does, but let me know in the chat if you listen to his advice, his financial advice, because I don't give financial advice. He might. But anyways, if anyone has any super chats or cash apps, go ahead and send that. I'm gonna go ahead and check the cash app, see if I got any, so I can read any of those questions. All right. None of those need to be read. All right. So let's go ahead and go over some of the other news for the whole overall market. Actually, wait. Before we do that, we gotta check Baby Doge swap. I want to see if the Binance Smart Chain is still down on Baby Doge swap. So let's click swap now. Earn farms. All right, there. Finally. So, all right. I really wanted to talk about this ETH BNB pair. It got so much money within one day, $300,000 within one day. I think this is going to be one of the biggest pairs on here. I know we already got like the huge pairs over here, $2.6 million for the USDT BUSD for earning Baby Doge. But the main thing that I really want to point out is like the ones that are really going to last. I don't want to talk down on any of the project ones, like the smaller ones down here. Like you got BNB, Baby Doge, Cola, but the ones that I'm looking for are the cores. So they're the core backbone for Baby Doge swap. So the core farms and pools do not have a 10% transfer fee of Baby Doge. Let me repeat this. It says it right here. Core farms and pools do not have a 10% transfer fee of Baby Doge. That's one of the most important things here. And the only core one here for the pools, when you look at it for on the staking side for pools, is this first one for earning Baby Doge and staking Baby Doge to earn Baby Doge. So if you're staking Baby Doge, you're not paying that 10% transfer fee. So that is a very big, not deal breaker, but that's a very, very big thing for me to do. Even though it's only a 7.4% APR, which is really, really low, it's still decent. It's money that you wouldn't have got if you're just having it inside of a savings account or inside of a bank. So yeah, the core ones are the ones that I really want to look at. So that's why I'm looking at this one right here, staking ETH and BNB, because that's a core one for Baby Doge, and you will not be paying any Baby Doge fees. So for these up, a Doge BNB one, I think I'm gonna put some in there too. And the main one though is gonna be BNB Baby Doge. That's the main one I want to put money into. But when I actually do my the video tomorrow, if it's still up, if they don't halt it again, and if it's up, I'll probably just do the first one here because it's more simple, the BNB Baby Doge, and I'll just do that. But yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow, and we'll have a whole video on that. So if it's working tomorrow, hopefully it is. Cliff Power says exactly, if it goes down, I'm buying. Yep, I'm 100% buying. I'm staying core all the way. Yeah, all the core ones are the ones I'm going to be doing. Raider Mendoza 1984 says, you're not the only one, bro. I'm also waiting for it to drop lower. Got me some coins ready to swap for Baby Doge. See, you're ready. I haven't got any BNB ready to swap. I need to do that. I'm about to buy some BNB tonight. and I'm gonna definitely prepare to swap some. But Clip Power says that's great news because you don't get hit with fees. 100%. Because those 10% fees will be eating up your profits and your rewards. But see, with my rewards, I'm gonna hold it there for the whole time. I'm gonna hold it there for the whole time for at least a year, and I want to see how much I could get from it. Because the more you go in and out, in and out, in and out, transferring it to your wallet, transferring it to your wallet, you're paying fees doing all that, like transferring it and then selling the baby doge. But yeah, I'm not going to be selling the baby doge left and right like that. But we got Raider Mendoza says all these hashtags. Big shout out to Raider Mendoza for hitting the algorithm with those hashtags. So yeah, if anyone hasn't liked or subscribed, definitely do that. If you want to go ahead and send cash app, super chats, all that good stuff, definitely go ahead and do that. And from here, we're gonna go over a few other things. Is Paris 22 on CoinMarketCap a whale? He says he got 200 trillion. Paris 22 on CoinMarketCap. I think you're talking about like the community boards on CoinMarketCap. Let me go over there because I don't go on the community boards over there. But let's see if he's a whale. Let's see if he's just talking smack. I don't know if he's a whale. Let's see. Baby Doge. Let's look that up. Paris 78. Oh, okay. I think you mean Paris 78, not 22. But yeah, I don't think he's a whale. I don't know. If he was a whale, I don't think he'd be telling everyone on here because then people could, hack him. People could follow him. They could start tracking his movements online, and then they could eventually hack him. But yeah, he said, "Baby Doge, I'm in another trillion tokens. I'm now targeting 200 trillion. So bullish. Uh, hmm, I don't know. Maybe hey, if you're watching this Paris 78, let's see if you're a whale. Let's get Paris 78 to join this. I don't know how to get him to join this, but if he wants to join this, he can definitely go over here and join. Let's say join the live stream. It's probably gonna make me log in or something like that. Let's tell him to join. Yep, it's gonna make me log in. But yeah, I mean, if y'all are logged in, I see if he wants to join the live stream to confirm his bill or his whale tendencies. But let's be honest, if he's a whale, that means he 200 trillion. I'm gonna just go ahead and bring up this calculator because I don't think he has 200 trillion baby doge. That's more baby doge than the baby doge developers themselves. Nah, they probably got more baby doge than that. But so yeah, at 200 trillion, he's got $240,000. Okay, yeah, that's a little believable because I know that there's some people in baby doge with $200,000 plus. So yeah, I guess that could be believable. $200,000. A lot of people out there have some big money. So maybe he is a whale. If he is, he can go ahead and send me some money. I'll be greatly appreciated for that. But yeah, over here with the baby doge wallets. Mm, let's confirm because if he has $240,000, we can tell what wallet it is. 244,000. Maybe he really is a whale. Maybe he really has $244,000 because this is exactly how much. But see, if he is a whale, he's selling then. This is million, billion, trillion. 2.7 trillion sold 4 days ago. 2.7 trillion sold 9 days ago. 10 days ago, 2.7 trillion. So yeah, if he's a whale, he's dumping and he's not really with baby doge and he's just trying to get, not rug pull, but he's just trying to sell on people. So if he is a whale, then he's not a good whale. He's not the type of whale that we want. He's the type of whale that is trying to profit off of baby doge and sell on people. Because yeah, even if this one's him, he's still selling constantly. And then if he's a $238,000 one, then he's a good whale. He's a good whale if he's this one. But yeah, he's most likely the $244,000 one because that's what one I was looking at. If he even is a whale. So yeah, he's not the good whale. He's not the good type of whale. But yeah, Bitcoin is still going down. Okay, yeah, I'm still expecting it to go down. All right, it looks like it's kind of curving. It's going to curve downwards now on the oscillator. So we should see the selling confirmation now with Bitcoin. But let's see. We got over here, AtoMe300 says, already I got BNB and waiting for your video to understand better. And I don't want to make a mistake. Yeah, definitely don't make a mistake. I'm going to go ahead and do that tomorrow. But when I do it, just know you're not going to see me doing like $1,000 purchase or $1,000 staking and farming because I want to wait until all the bugs are done with Baby Doge. And I don't want to, put $1,000 in there on like camera. And then because people will be more incentivized to try to hack me because you've seen the spammers were in here before. I already got them banned, but I know there are a lot of spammers in my chat, a lot of hackers in my chat, and I don't want to get hacked. So I'm gonna put a little bit of money on an anonymous wallet, a wallet that I just don't care about, and I'll just let it do what it does. I'm not gonna do it with my trust wallet because that's where my baby doge is sitting. I don't want all my trust wallet money to get scammed. But yeah, I'll definitely do that for you tomorrow. I don't know what time it's gonna be, but it's definitely gonna be sometime tomorrow, and it's going to have a lot of editing in the video. So it might take a little longer to edit the video. So it might come out later on in the day because I'm going to have to edit out my wallet name on all of the different screens. So it's going to be a lot of editing. I'm going to have to put a lot of blurs and black spots there and center spots. Yeah, it's going to take a lot more editing with that. And I don't know if you've seen my last few videos. I've been doing a lot more edits on those videos, and those videos have been taking longer to make, but I put edits in them. So it kind of makes them look better. It makes them flow better. So I'm trying to get better on the YouTube game. But yeah, big shout out to everyone. Big shout out to Ada Me for becoming a member of the channel. Big shout out to Cliff Power for supporting the channel every single day, every single time I go on live too. Big shout out to Cliff Power. Big shout out to everybody. But let's go ahead and look at some of the overall crypto market stuff. ADME 300 says, I checked this dude. There is no whale wallet holding 200 trillion. I just went over the other one. It didn't exactly have 200 trillion. I don't know if he's rounded it up, or I don't know if he's lying, because a lot of people like to lie on stuff like that. But yeah, there is one at 203 trillion, and that's the one that he might be at, but he could be rounding it up. So maybe it is him, but I don't know. I don't think someone with $240,000 would be telling people on a random forum that they have $240,000 in something that could easily be hacked, because people can target you. Like, if they know who you are, they know what computer you use, they know where your IP is coming from, and then they look at your wallet address, and then they connect that to your bank account. People can hack you like that, and that's another reason why, like, I'm real skeptical about doing videos like showing my wallet and stuff. That's why when I do this the video for the baby doge swap, I'm gonna blur out my wallet name, because then they can start tracking where my money's coming from. They can track what bank accounts I'm using. So yeah, that's really sketchy, and I don't think that dude. I think that dude's all lies. I don't think he really has 200 trillion. But Renoir Sheksani says, respect from Iraq, Kurdistan. Keep it up, bro. Hey, big shout out to Kurdistan, Iraq, and I will definitely continue to drop these videos and bangers. We got people all over the world inside the Baby Doge Army. That's definitely pretty cool to see. And eventually, like I said, I want to have a Baby Doge link up. Like, we need to have some kind of Baby Doge meetup. And I really want the whole Baby Doge team to be involved with it, like the actual Baby Doge developers. I want to know if they would be down to do something like Bitger is doing, because Bitger is creating the Bride's Paradise in the Maldives. And that's actually pretty exciting. They have this whole resort style thing being built out there with hotels and everything. And they're actually having it being built out there. So I want to see Baby Doge do something like that. And then maybe also have like an animal shelter or something like that. And then have like a link up, because I know they would do it. They would do a link up if it's like an animal shelter link up. And that would definitely be pretty cool. People can bring their dogs. People can adopt the dogs and stuff like that. That would be a really cool thing for Baby Doge to do. So we would definitely have to see something like that. Cliff Power says, thanks again. Enjoyed this live. I'll watch the rest later. Cheers and peace to Iraq. When it hits 6Z, we all go. Yep. Big shout out to you, Cliff Power. Big shout out to you, and good night. I know it's probably nighttime over there. And yeah, shout out to you. And I'll definitely make more of these live streams. So big shout out to you. And big shout out to Iraq. Epic Gaming says, I'm down for the meetup if Baby Doge does 50x at least. That's true, because then everyone's gonna have money. So then you're gonna have enough money to go wherever the meetup is. And that's why I want the Baby Doge team to like set up something up. I want them to have, because if they don't set it up, I guess I'll try to set it up. But they got the money. They got the real money. They got the LLC and everything. Yo, what's up, Baby Doge crew? Big shout out to Gaming Demons. He says, what's up, Baby Doge crew? Shout out to you. Let me go over some of these overall crypto market stuff. So yeah, BNY Mellon, America's oldest bank, launches crypto services. So America's oldest bank. So let's go ahead and look up BNY Mellon.
corporate investment banking in America. He's been the CEO since the 22nd, founded July 2007. What? That's not the oldest bank. BNY Mellon was formed from the merger of the Bank of New York and the Bank of New York is the oldest, and then it formed with the 2007 Mellon. So it's not necessarily the oldest bank in New York, but they're partnered with the oldest bank in America. Okay, they had to put that. They had to put some kind of. They should have mentioned that it's not necessarily the oldest one. But yeah, the bank will store private keys and provide bookkeeping services equivalent to those ordered or offered to fund managers in traditional assets. So BNY Mellon launched a digital custody platform to safeguard select institutional clients' Ether. Okay, so they're holding pretty much what they're saying here. Select clients, they're holding billionaires' ETH in Bitcoin, but not regular people's ETH in Bitcoin. Okay, that's pretty much what they're saying. They're holding their own clients, which are the people invested most inside of their bank and have the most money in their bank. So yeah, this is for rich people. We're not those people. We don't need to look at this. But anyways, yeah, they said the bank will store private keys to access the funds and provide the same bookkeeping services offered to fund managers. So yeah, I mean, hedge fund managers, they're working with billions of dollars. So I guess it's expected for them to do something like that. But hey, Bitcoin is actually doing a reversal now. It was actually about to go back down, but now it looks like it's going up even more. And it shows high activity expected in this area. But it also shows on the oscillator we're about to peak here with the buying. So I don't know. It could get all the way up to 19.3K, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell right now. But there's always the possibility that could happen. Raider Mendoza says, good night, Cliff Power. Yep. Good night, Cliff Power. And Gaming Demon says, baby doge, fire, to the moon. To the moon. All right, let's look at some of these other overall crypto market stuff. SEC rejects Wisdom Tree's application for a Bitcoin spot ETF. Again, yeah, they're gonna keep rejecting a lot of these ETFs, but I don't know, what can you do? What can you do? PayPal says policy to punish users for misinformation was in error. What do you all think about the whole PayPal scheme? Because I'll be honest, I have a credit line open with PayPal, so I can't necessarily close PayPal because I got to pay that credit line off. I can't just close PayPal because I got a credit line with them. So what do you all think about this whole PayPal thing? I think I think they were testing waters. They're just testing waters, seeing what they can get away with and what they can't get away with. And they couldn't get away with it, so they might wait another year until they can get away with it. I think they're just trying to see if they can get away with it, but they're not going to get away with that. People aren't going to. Not everybody pushed back on that immediately. But Enemy 300 says now we are talking about Iraq. What are you talking about? No, we're giving Renoir Shaksani a big shout out to Iraq because he said respect from Iraq Kurdistan. So there's a big shout out to that. Are you inside of Iraq, Adami? I don't know. You might be a part of Iraq, so you and Renoir actually might live close to each other if you're in Iraq. Gaming Demon says, can you explain how or if the baby doge swap burn the supply? How or if the baby doge swap? Oh, okay. If there's burning doing the swaps. So let's go over the baby doge swap real quick. Also, I'm gonna do a whole video on the baby doge swap tomorrow, but I can't really do that right now on the live. But as if they do burn, you can actually see over here the 10% is not going to be implemented for the core baby doge. So for the core pairs for farming and pools, the 10% is not implemented. So the core farm and pools do not have a 10% transfer fee. So since they don't have that 10% transfer fee, there will be no burns inside the core pairs. So that's for my understanding, I might be wrong. And then you also see from here, when you look at the KY seed ones, they're a little bit different. KY seed pools and farms do not have a 10% transfer fee. So they don't have that either. But the public one, anyone can create a token and farm. Do your own research. They may or may not be whitelisted from their project's fees. They may be scam tokens. So yeah, that's why when you see all these public ones down here put by all these different ones down here, you want to be careful with all these different pairs that are public. But all the KY seed ones, they're definitely I guess they're good to use. their KY seed, and then the core ones are the ones that I really like using. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow to see what those fees are looking like here for Baby Doge, and what the burning is looking like. So there's an early withdrawal fee, there's a maximum stake per user, minimum lock time, and your deposit amount. And then you can click Get ETH/BNB, and then you can input and you can add your liquidity to receive the LP tokens. So you would just add, if you had 1 ETH, you would add that. It would give you 4.78 WBNB, and then you would just connect your wallet. And right here, it has your WBNB per ETH, which will be 4.78 if you do 1 ETH. And then you have over here, your ETH per WBNB will be 0.20, and then your share of the pool will be 0.84%. And then by adding liquidity, you'll earn 0.2% of all swaps on this pair, proportional to your share of the pools. Fees are added to the pool, occur in real time, and can be claimed by withdrawing your liquidity. So I'll do a whole video on this tomorrow on Baby Doge Swap. It is going to take a little while, so it should be out by tomorrow. I don't want to 100% say that. Either tomorrow or the day after that. It's going to take a lot of editing, and it's going to take a lot of work for me to do this video. And I'll probably also try to get the ledger video to show you how to get the ledger. But Enemy 300 says 6Z. Oh my god, I'm waiting. Yep, 6Z1. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to see 6Z1. Renoir Sexani says most of the coins with swaps are listed on Binance. When Binance lists Baby Doge, in your opinion, and has Baby Doge apply for Binance listing? So I'm not too sure if Baby Doge applied for Binance. They might have already done it, but I'm not too sure. And he said most of the coins with swaps are listed. Yeah, because when they have swaps, it benefits Binance a lot because all the transactions are being done in BNB. So now $20 million of that total value locked, it all had to flow through BNB, so it benefits BNB. And they actually mentioned how this helps out their platform a lot. So yeah, that's definitely pretty good. Jimmy Durham, I think this is Arabic. I can't read Arabic, so I don't know what that says. And I'm not able to highlight it inside of a StreamYard. But yeah, shout out to you for that. Raider Mendoza says, Renoir, I believe in past AMA from Baby Doge, they've made some sort of indication of applying for Binance. So yeah, I definitely think they should do that. But I don't want it listed on Binance until the next bull market, because then that's when we're going to get the most bang for our buck. But no. I think waiting till the next bull market, it'll kind of disinterest a lot of people. A lot of people will probably sell out. They don't want to wait that long. So yeah, it'll be cool if we get listed before the next bull market. So yeah, I don't mind getting listed now. I guess I wanted to see the next bull market so we can hit 61 being greedy. But I'm okay with seeing 7Z1. I'm okay with seeing that too. 80Me300 says, here we go. The total burn is about 199 quadrillion equals 250 millions. If one of this crazy rich guys buy that, then boom, all are rich. Oh, maybe this is what happens with Dogecoin and Shiba. So you're saying total burn is about 199 quadrillion, 250 millions. Not too sure, but yeah, hopefully we do get some more burns here inside of Baby Doge. But the problem with doing a bunch of burns, they already said they don't want to do much manual burns now, because how it's going to act with the rewards. Like there will be less rewards for all the people in these pools and farms if we burn, because they got to take some money out the liquidity, the deployer. They'll start moving money around. But yeah, I think it'll still be good. But yeah, the pair I'm probably going to do is this BNB Baby Doge. It's probably the most solid one. And then this one down here as well, the ETH BNB. But this one, I like this because it's 195 APR and ends in 60 days. But yeah, that's a huge APR right there. So I'm definitely down for that. We got Raider says, I hope that they don't apply for Binance listing till bear market ends. Yeah, I kind of agree. I kind of agree. But then a lot of people are probably going to sell out if they don't. But, people will sell out anyway. They'll sell out when Binance comes and just dump it. But yeah, I definitely would rather have it inside of the bull market, because when in the bull market comes, then we're going to have the full force of the bull market as well as Baby Doge coming out on Binance. And then Qcoin listing us, and then Coinbase listing us, and every, crypto.com, every crypto and its mama is going to list us. And see, the good thing about that, you will no longer see like Baby Doge's normal price is pretty much going to be like what Doge and Sheep are. Doge and Sheep, they've leveled out. They're done with their pump and dump schemes. Now they found their price point. $8 million is the norm for Doge, and all right, 8 billion market cap is the norm for Doge, and 6 billion market cap is the norm for Sheep. And yeah, that I definitely like to see when the cryptos like level out, they're no longer pumping and dumping. And I think Baby Doge personally, I think its leveling out point will probably be $5 to $2 billion leveling out. But the pump, I believe the pump could bring us up to like 15 to 30 billion, but then going back down to like 5 to 2 billion when it levels out and it doesn't like, it doesn't pump and dump anymore. So yeah, that's just what I think would do it personally. When I say 5 to 2 billion, I'm talking about regular market cap. If we're looking at fully diluted market cap, it's definitely going to be like 10 billion because we have a lot of coins burned, and our fully diluted market cap is typically that far away from our regular market cap. But Raider Mendoza says, Renwar, I definitely agree with you. Hopefully, once we hit our next bull run, yeah, we definitely need to see the bull run to get that. I hope so, guys. Inshallah. Big shout out to you, Raider, or Renwar Sanaksi, or Saksani. Yeah. I can't pronounce this. It says, oh, Ojimina. I can't say your first name, but Joshua, I'm going to say, do you think Binance will list with this level of massive supply? That's a good question. I think there's a possibility for them to list us with this massive supply, but it's not really the supply that I guess is their problem. It could be the supply too. It could be, but Binance has some sketchy stuff on their platform. Like, I can't even go to the actual Binance platform, but like, just going and looking up. Let me back out here and type in Binance. I don't think I can even type that in for some reason. Okay, here are their trending altcoins. Like, they have some coins on here that you wouldn't even expect to really be on Binance. So like, they already added Sheep for one, and Sheep, it doesn't have as much coins as us, but it still has a lot. They already implemented the burn on Luna Classic, and the fact that they did that, I know they can get Baby Doge on there if they implemented the burn for Luna Classic. So yeah, they can definitely get us. I just don't know like when they're gonna want to do that, but we'll just have to wait. Let's see. I want to look at the markets here for Binance. It sucks that we can't use the regular Binance inside the US. We got to use Binance US. They have so much less coins for Binance US, so much less. But yeah, you can even see BitTorrent's price is really low, and typically when they have low prices like that, they also have see, like, I can go here to Binance US, but I can't actually trade on it, or Binance, but I can't actually trade on it, which sucks. But I do want to. Oh wait, I don't even have it up on here actually. I pulled it up on another window. Oh well, but let me pull it up on this window. So I was looking at BitTorrent here on Binance, BTT. So BitTorrent, if you look at BitTorrent, million, billion, trillion, BitTorrent has 942 trillion coins, but it's on Binance. So we have 420 quadrillion, but I still think there's a possibility to get us listed because even Luna Classic, like Luna Classic has a good amount of coins too. They just printed a bunch of coins and they got trillions already. So I think that we can get there because even when you look at Sheep, Sheep is still in a position where it has trillions of coins, like 589 trillion. The total is 90. Pretty much the total is 1 quadrillion. So yeah, I don't think it's a problem. I don't think the circulating supply and all that's a problem. So yeah, I don't think it's a problem for us. Jimmy Durham says, I said I am from New York to your Iraqi friend. I asked how he was doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, Arabic is a difficult language to I don't know how to read those symbols at all. I can't speak any Arabic. But yeah, shout out to you, Jimmy Durham. Enemy says, yes, Jimmy Durham, we welcome people from all over to help us mix the money. Yep. Hey, we got a lot of people inside of Baby Doge. Like, every time I look at my analytics, I'm seeing people from all over the world. Like, actually, we should probably pull that up. I want to see where exactly everyone is from here. So, but yeah, go ahead and comment inside your comment section. Let me know how much, or not how much you have, but where you're from here inside of Baby Doge Army. So wherever you are in the Baby Doge Army, let me know where you're from, where you're out here. I'm out here inside of Florida. So that's where I'm at here inside of Baby Doge Army. But yeah, let me know where y'all are from. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the demographics here so y'all can kind of get a idea of where everyone's coming from here. My audience, here it is. So it really just shows the top ones, but we'll be able to find that easily. All right. Pull this up here. All right, there it is. I just had to close a bunch of windows that I had pulled up. All right. So here is the Baby Doge Army. Let's see where everyone's from. We have 13. This is just in the last month. So yeah, in the last month, we got 13,000 people, and that is a lot. 13,000 people, and coming from the U.S., 2,600 people, or well, not even people, just views. If you want to look at it like that, 2,600 views coming from. Actually, we could probably back out here, and let's click a Baby Doge specific video. Actually, no, it's probably still good to do it on this one. But yeah, most people are coming from the US, Nigeria, UK, India. We got Canada. We got the Philippines. A lot of people are coming from the Philippines, and I can see all the different cities in here. So there's a lot of different metrics inside of the YouTube algorithm here. So yeah, we got Nigeria. It'll show the top people for the US. Top people in the US are coming from California, Florida, Texas, New York. Yep. New York, Georgia. We got a lot. It's pretty much all 50 states actually. Let's go ahead and back. It doesn't want to go back. All right, there it is. All right, we also got India, we got Canada, we got Philippines, South Korea, Australia, Germany, Indonesia, Malaysia, Netherlands, South Africa, Vietnam, Brazil, Turkey. Shout out to all of the Brazilian Baby Doge Army people out there. That's the first place I'm gonna be going for, the Marcellus Travels channel. So yeah, if y'all don't know, I have a channel coming out, Marcellus Travels. We're gonna be doing some travel stuff out there. Let's see where most state of Sao Paulo. Yep, that's gonna be exactly where I'm going. And so there's probably some of you watching this that are from Sao Paulo. So I might see you out there, Sao Paulo. I know it's a big city, so it's probably gonna be impossible to just accidentally run into someone inside of Sao Paulo. Is the New York of South America. Yeah, there's a lot of different places in here. I don't even know what this place is. I'm gonna have to do some research. Cote d'Ivoire or something like that. Look this up. Okay, this is the side of West Africa, 26.38 million. Okay, and then yeah, there's a lot of different people inside the Baby Doge Army. That's interesting to see how many different people from different demographics we actually have on here. So shout out to everyone here on the Baby Doge Army. Raider Mendoza, it will be more beneficial to both Baby Doge and Binance, especially now that we have Baby Doge Swap and then possibly Baby Doge Game and Baby Doge Card. Yep, a lot of money will be flowing through Binance like once we start going through this. And also when Dogecoin finally got listed, when Shiba Inu finally got listed, everyone flocked over to Binance, and then Coinbase, since they were trying to combat them, they listed it, and then everyone else started listing them. So yeah, it'll be beneficial to everybody. Jimmy Durham says, thanks, bro. I'm fine. It's salute to the New York from Iraq. Salute to y'all. We got Enemy 300 with the Arabic over here. It says, yes, they may list Baby Doge if they buy some Baby Doge coin here. So yeah, they definitely should. Southern California here for Raider Mendoza. We got Adami also here in Cali. Renoir Saxani says, I will visit USA after Baby Doge pumps 1,000x. Yeah, definitely. Baby Doge is going to be pumping huge. Scroll up. Oh, yeah. And I'm inside of Florida for anyone that's wondering, inside of the US. Whenever Baby Doge goes up, I really want to allocate some money over to El Salvador because you can spend 3 Bitcoin there and then become a citizen with 3 Bitcoin. So that's a huge opportunity there for a lot of people who want to invest inside of crypto. You're going to have a whole citizenship where you're not going to be facing any kind of taxes and you're only putting 3 Bitcoin down. If it goes down to 10K, then you're putting down 30 Bitcoin there. But yeah, we got Iraq right here with 161. So yeah, we have a lot of people from all over the world here in the Baby Doge Army. So we got everybody. We got a lot of people here. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so the next thing I guess I'll go over All right, Baby Doge hasn't really been doing much movements here since we were tracking it. It did get rejected. It's starting to go down, like I said. So yeah, we should still be seeing the 110 area, and then eventually 10, so 8Z11 and or 8Z10, and then Bitcoin as well looks like it's going down as well. So yeah, Bitcoin's still doing its thing over there. We have a lot of different people in the Baby Doge army. All right, PayPal. I don't know about PayPal right now. Blockchain games and metaverse projects raised 1.3 billion. Actually, all these different metaverse projects and play to earn games, they've been trending all over the place. Like if you actually go over to Google Trends, which I would recommend everyone to do if you're looking for like what crypto is about to pop off, I actually do this a lot. You just type in crypto on here, or it's better to type out the full cryptocurrency, go to the topic, and go to the web search inside the last 4 hours, and it'll tell you what cryptos are the best right now. So people are really focused on Lunar Classic predictions. So people want to know where it's going, but they don't necessarily know where it's going. But Hex has been going crazy, and then a lot of other ones. And then if you want to see what's the most searched on YouTube for the last 4 hours, this will be over here. But remember, it's not going to always show you how much like people are buying or selling. It's not going to show you whether they're buying it or selling it. They're looking at the buy or sell. So you're going to have to find that out on your own. But they're looking up ICX a lot. So what I like to do here, I go and I look up what's so important about ICX, what's going on with ICX. Are they having anything major? It's down a lot and it's still down. So what I usually do, I'll look at their Twitter, I'll look at everything, and I'll be like, all right, what do they got going on? What are they? Icon, their whole brand is Icon, powered by ICX. ICX is the currency that powers the Icon ecosystem. ICX has a variety of use cases, including staking, network governance, collateralization on DeFi platforms, and 192 million market cap, 7.58% staking APY. Baby Doge is kind of similar with the APY and staking. They're really constant here on their Twitter. The Zen Ledger. I've been hearing about the Zen Ledger. I'm gonna have to look that up because I guess they're making a new ledger wallet. But yeah, this is ICX. And then another thing I like to do, I'll go ahead and I'll pull up this right here, and we're just gonna see what ICX is really doing. So let's go ahead and look up ICX. This is pretty much how I find different stuff if I'm going to trade it just for short term, and just see like if it's even worth trading. Well, yeah, Google Trends is definitely what you want to look at if you're thinking about doing some kind of trading on cryptos. You definitely want to know why they're trending, because this started 4 hours ago, and you can actually see 4 hours ago people start looking it up. It starts increasing in price. Kind of looks like it's topped out there. So if you would have got back in there when they started looking it up, then you would have had some nice little gains there. So yeah, it broke out there. And another thing you can do if you want to look in the past hour, Gala Crypto. People are looking at, well, people are always going to look up Gala and Quant. Most people are looking at Gala over Quant right now. So Gala is at 1.7% increased. People start looking at it in the last hour. It started to increase within the last hour because they've been searching for it a lot. So that's also another good way to trade. It's not like 100% telltale signal to trade. And yeah, it's not financial advice at all, but it's definitely a good way to trade. Let me go ahead and block this person right here. They're trying to spam up inside of here. All right, and got them out of here. All right, I will visit USA. Oh yeah, I read that. ADM 300 says it's from everywhere worldwide. Yeah, we're all over the place. We got some Arabic here, and ADM says LL 1000X. Are you serious, dude? I could buy Iraq. No, you cannot buy Iraq with 1000X unless you got $1 million and then 1000Xs. You could probably buy anything you want at that point. But yeah, I think 1000X and Baby Doge would be. I would say more so 100X. I don't see an 1000X for us, and I'll actually show you why. Let's go back over here and relook up. Oh wow, I was supposed to click Baby Doge here. Let's look up Baby Doge again, because 1000X. I know a lot of people want to see 1000X for Baby Doge, but what I like to do is just say 191 million market cap, and then just multiply that market cap by 1,000. That'd be 191 billion. Maybe in 5 years. Yeah, 5 years when we have like way more money printed into the economy and way more money flowing into crypto. 5 years. That's quite possible. But yeah, right now I wouldn't say 1000x. But if we want to look at 100x from here, we can take 191 million and then go up by 100x. And that would bring us to 19.1 billion, which is actually the target price. 19.1 billion, it would bring us around 63 or 64, maybe 60, 62. I don't know. It's somewhere around the 6 area, 61 or 2, something like that. But yeah, that is the target price. So 100x is definitely possible. So yeah, Baby Doge road to 100x is literally possible. But let's keep looking at some of the other stuff for the overall market here. Big shout out to all the people here inside of the Baby Doge army. But we got, oh yeah, I was looking over here at Google Trends. Ethereum wallet, MetaMask. Oh yeah, Ethereum wallet, MetaMask adds instant bank to crypto transfers. So this is also another big thing that's definitely going to change the crypto space. Crypto wallet MetaMask is making it easier for users to turn their fiat into crypto through an integration with fintech firm Circulating. MetaMask parent company says so. MetaMask users will now be able to fund their crypto wallets via bank transfers instantly instead of having to wait for traditional funds to clear. So this is definitely good, but me personally, since MetaMask is a decentralized platform, it's DeFi, but it is connected to something that's not DeFi. I don't like putting my bank card on something that doesn't make you verify your information. So that's just me personally. I like to have my card secure, but I definitely think this is a good thing. It's a good step for crypto. It's a really good step for crypto. Me personally, I'll continue to use crypto.com and then send it off to my other wallet, because crypto.com will whitelist your wallet and make you wait a whole 24 hours before it's able to send. So if someone hacks my crypto.com wallet and they try to send it to some other wallet, they got to wait 24 hours to do that. And it'll give me that signal saying that a whitelisted wallet has just now been listed and now waiting 24 hours to send. And then I'll have 24 hours to cancel that if they try to hack me. So that's why I like crypto.com. You're not hacking anyone with crypto.com if they have that option in there. So yeah, 3 emerging crypto trends to keep an eye on while Bitcoin price consolidates. So we got new rotations for ETH. So I guess they're thinking they're going to rotate to the upside. But what I was looking at over here, it says, according to the revised Cosmos white paper, the current supply of Atom will dynamically adjust based on the supply and demand of its staking. So I don't know. I don't really use Cosmos like that. It's good for staking. I like to stake on the Binance Smart Chain. I know a lot of people don't like Binance, but I'm a Binance person. I think ETH, their fees, when they lower their fees, I'll start using ETH. But yeah, the Fed's challenge in gold is they're saying it's decreasing, but once inflation starts rising again, that's pretty much what they're hinting at in this. But yeah. Anyways, the S&P Global U.S. Sector PMI is really worrisome as it shows a broad-based contraction in the private sector. So down here, no recession risk, huh? You see, the problem is that the economy is already on the brink of recession. I hate when people say we're not in a recession. We are technically in a recession, technically. But implications of gold, this is the important one. It says, what does it all mean for the gold market? Well, the Fed's trap is fundamentally positive for the yellow metal for now. The Fed remains relatively hawkish, which boosts the dollar and puts gold under. So if the dollar continues to go up, gold will continue to go down. If the dollar goes down, gold goes up and Bitcoin and all cryptos go up. That's also why I like to go over here and look at the DXY, which is the US dollar index. So if you want to track when crypto is about to go up, you always want to look at the USD index here. Because if we look at the 15M chart and we look at how things have been going here, we see we have an increase here. Well, first you see the increase here inside of Bitcoin from, let me take this off. So from the 13th of October up, you see an increase. And then you look from over here, you got the 13th of October back here, you see a little bit of a decrease. And then for the 14th, you see that increase. And then when you look over here, the 14th, you start seeing that decrease. So when we decrease inside of Bitcoin, we typically increase inside of DXY and vice versa. And then you see an increase here, and then you continue to see the decrease of Bitcoin. And that's even more so when you're looking at it from like a larger perspective here. Like if you look at the 4-hour chart for the DXY, and you look at the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin, you're going to notice a huge correlation here. Like Bitcoin starts bleeding, DXY starts jumping up. So from November 10th, 2021 to now, we have had major sell-offs inside the DXY. Let me take out these indicators so you can see that. But yeah, major sell-offs inside of inside of Bitcoin since November of 2021. And then if you look back here, since November 2021, it's pretty much been pumping from here. So yeah, but see, we're so close to the top here with the DXY that I definitely think we're probably going to end up, going way back down here. So you're going to see the US dollar probably going down again. It looks like it has another resistance at 114 to pump past. We have high activity here for the DXY, the dollar index. We also see on the oscillator that the selling is slowing down. The selling has peaked, and now it's probably about to go back up to the upside. We're about to see some buying coming in, which is going to be what takes us up here, which is why this also says high activity for institutional interest in dark pools, which will then bring it up to 114. So you're going to see another drop inside of Bitcoin is pretty much what I'm saying. And that also correlates with this. That's why I've been mentioning 18.2K. When you track those and you look at Bitcoin, 18.2K is about to come soon. As the DXY goes up to 114, you'll see Bitcoin go back down to 18.2K. So that's pretty much why we're seeing this decrease inside the crypto market. But yeah, as the US dollar gets strong, we're going to see everything getting weaker and weaker. Jimmy Durham said, I told him that was amazing and asked him to travel here. I'm born here. I just learned Arabic, studied it, took 2 years. Oh, okay. So you said you just moved here. Yeah. I'm definitely going to have to learn some other languages. All I know is English. Right now, I'm learning Spanish and I'm learning Portuguese. But yeah, thank you for saying that and mentioning that. I definitely need to learn more. Inside Portuguese, thank you is obrigado. So obrigado. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to learn some more languages. I want to learn Spanish, Portuguese, French, and Arabic is definitely hard for US English speakers. Is really hard, so I'm gonna have to learn some harder languages too. 80300 says, do you recommend any token to get any good token? Baby Dogecoin, Baby Doge. That was expected for me to say, but I would say a good token. It's kind of hard to. I'll pull up a few of them. So for one, Fag token has been going crazy, but just because they kind of rebranded itself. But Proton, this is a good one. If you've seen my last live stream with my brother, he was talking a lot about Proton. He has an NFT project here on Proton as well called Proton Pandas. If you want to look that up, and you actually get rewards for holding those NFTs that he has. But yeah, you definitely want to look into Proton. Proton has a good found base here, but this is the Proton Pandas. If you want to look up his NFT project on here. But yeah, let's talk about Proton. I know he could probably talk more about Proton right now, but he's not able to join the stream right now. But Proton is definitely one that you want to look into. So if you want to get into his NFT project, there it is. 8300 says, what you got? So yeah, right now I took a step back from a lot of cryptos. So right now I'm only currently holding Ethereum, a little bit of BNB, and then I got Baby Doge, and then I had a few other coins that just died out, and that's the problem with getting into a lot of altcoins. Like I know y'all probably know about Doge Dash. I thought Doge Dash was gonna do big numbers. Snoop Dogg's son was in on Doge Dash, but you can't even see the last update on Doge Dash anymore because they completely bottomed out. They completely went down. I don't think they're doing any type of promotions anymore, but I don't know. I think Doge Dash kind of is done for. But yeah, you definitely want to check out Proton XPR. That's what they call it, not XRP, but XPR. And yeah, I would say not Doge Dash, but they don't even really update their Twitter anymore. So it's a dead project. Now, a lot of people have been talking about Volt Inu. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, Volt Inu, they hit me up about promotion, but I'm not going to do a paid promotion. But like I said, none of this financial advice, not a financial advisor at all. But a lot of people have been talking about Volt Inu. It's been trending on Twitter. But I like to get in stuff that's more established. And XPR is pretty established. And Dogecoin, I know it's probably lame saying Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Those are, solid fan base coins. They have a lot of a community, huge community. XRP seems promising right now. Quant is definitely one that I'm looking at to get into as the crypto market continues to go down. But Quant has pumped so much within the last 70 days or last 30 days that I'm not going to touch it until it goes back down. But my eyes are definitely on Quant. It's just that it just started pumping, and it wouldn't be smart to hop in on Quant since it just started pumping again. So I wouldn't really hop in on Quant until it pulls back. But it could continue. It could easily continue to go up. Now, Chronos, I had about $200-300 in here. I recently sold it so that I could buy some equipment because I'm about to do some major moves here soon. But yeah, I had to get rid of crypto.com just so I can move some money around. But crypto.com is definitely something that you want to be in on before it starts going back up, because at its all-time high, it almost got to $1. It was at 96 cents. And if you think about it, it's at 10 cents. So you're going to be doing a whole 9x from here to 90 cents. Or actually, that's like an 8x. If you think about it, that's an 8x from here. So that's pretty good. You got $1,000, 8x. You got $8,000 from there. So that's a pretty good return on investment. So I'd say Chronos is definitely a good one in my personal opinion. Luna Classic is definitely a gamble. It's a roll. It's a huge roll of dice situation. As you can see, it's been going down. I mean, I predicted this. I kept telling people, like, look, I kept doing these technical analysis. People started hating on me. They're like, why are you saying it's going down? But you say, they're like, why are you saying it's going down pretty much? I'm like, but I just do the technical analysis, and the technical analysis tell me what it's about to do. So if technical analysis says it's going down, I'm selling. And that's why I sold it. I had a lot, actually. I had a lot of that. And I sold it, and I sold it right in the perfect time. But anyways, Luna Classic I think Luna Classic still has potential, but it's just the way the community is rallying behind it. I've seen it all too many times. I've seen it with Dogecoin. I've seen it with pretty much every single crypto out there that has a big community. They all rally behind it the same, and they really push it hard. And yeah, for anyone that's wondering where Luna Classic is about to go, Luna Classic is about to go to 1.8. You're about to see there's a 1.8 area, 0.0018. A lot of people don't like to hear that. They didn't like to hear it when I said, look, it's not going anywhere above 3.5. It's going straight down. They didn't like it when I said it's going to go down to 2.0. It hit that and then pumped again. And now I'm saying it's going down to 1.8 and eventually down to 1.6 and eventually adding another 0. So Luna Classic, you want to be really wary of that. It had a major pump and it's bound for a rebound. So you're going to have to wait a little while for Luna Classic. Some other cryptos here. You also want to look at exchange coins. They're always really good to get in on. I think Qcoin is definitely going to be a good one to get in on. KCS, you would definitely want to look up on Qcoin. PancakeSwap, I always like to get in on swap tokens. PancakeSwap's another good one, especially if you like to do DeFi protocols. I like to get in on all these safe cryptos, and PancakeSwap's not going nowhere. Even though Baby Doge Swap is going to overthrow PancakeSwap, in my personal opinion. It might not actually overthrow it, but it's going to definitely compete with PancakeSwap. But yeah, PancakeSwap, if it gets back up to $41, it's at $4 right now. So if it gets back up to $41, you're really like making a huge return on your investment on PancakeSwap if it goes up that high. Osmosis, you definitely want to check out Osmosis. There's a whole list of stuff. Phantom, you definitely want to see on Phantom. But see, it takes a lot of money to spread between a lot of these cryptos. And I guess I'm just not at that point yet where I'm able to buy all these cryptos and put 1,000 in each. That's really what I'm trying to do. But I got to wait a while. And Helium's another good one. If you like doing mining, you can get a Helium miner, the Bobcat miner, and all that good stuff. They're really good with mining. Thorchain, there's so many of them. I wouldn't do Celsius. No Celsius. But Trust Wallets coin. Trust Wallets coin, I think it's underrated. I think Trust Wallets coin is underrated. If you look at it, it's been one of the most stable cryptos through this whole ordeal. It's only down 39% from its all-time high. It's literally one of the most stable cryptos out there right now, like one of the most stable altcoins. So I give Trust Wallet some props on being so stable. Like you don't see that inside of a bear market. You just don't see that. But Jimmy Durham says first tweet ever just sold as an NFT for $2.9 million. Wow. So someone sold an NFT tweet. That's crazy. I got a free NFT from Coinbase. Yeah, I actually don't have any NFTs. I really want to get into the Baby Doge NFTs. They're like one of the top NFTs for me right now. I want to get in on Baby Doge NFTs because I like the Baby Doge NFTs. They're exclusive. There's only 10,000 of them. Once Baby Doge increases in price and gets to 61, the NFT is going to be worth just as much. So $200 on an NFT now could easily bring you $10,000 or $20,000 at 61. So that, yeah, there's going to be a huge market for Baby Doge NFTs. But remember, this is just personal opinions. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Personal opinions here, but personally, I think Baby Doge NFTs are going to be one of the biggest NFTs once we actually start pumping. But we're going to have to actually wait for that pump. Let me go over here to the Baby Doge website. Oh, that's just the Baby Doge swap. Babydoge.com is where I'm looking for. But yeah, the Baby Doge NFTs. If anyone wants to, sell me a little NFT for cheap, you can go ahead and sell me an NFT for cheap. I'll buy someone's NFT for like $100 if someone wants to do that, or maybe like 50. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get a Baby Doge NFT. It has to be one of the cool ones though. I'm trying to get like I don't know what type of NFT actually I want. I want one of the good looking ones though. It's gotta be. Let's see what type of NFTs we got here. Maybe the super Doge one. Super Baby Doge. Yeah, there's a lot of NFTs on here. It's kind of hard to even pick which one you want because you got 10,000 of them to pick. I think the Binance one would probably be worth getting actually, because as Binance increases in price and Baby Doge as well, it's gonna be a good look to have a Baby Doge Binance NFT. This one is $449. So yeah, that would be 49 or $44,000 at 61 Baby Doge. If the price of the NFTs follow the same price of Baby Doge. If they follow it, then yeah, that's what we could see. Raider Mendoza says, got some change invested in Teams Inu, but after the recent glitches showing 500% to 1,000% gains, I'm thinking about swapping for Baby Doge. And yes, I tried cashing that out. Oh yeah, I would have cashed that out too. But yeah, Teams Inu was one of those things. I don't want to talk down on Teams Inu because, a lot of people have Teams Inu. A lot of people probably even in this chat have Teams Inu as well. But it has such a, I don't know, it has a ridiculous amount of coins. Let's be honest. It has a ridiculous amount of coins. You can't even say the amount of coins because it doesn't make sense. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. I don't know what comes after quadrillion. I really don't know what comes after quadrillion. There's two more digit places after quadrillion. So I think Teams Inu has a really cool it has a really cool image, like what am I trying to say? Like a logo. Yeah, I like the logo of Teams Inu a lot, but other than that, I think Teams Inu they just put too much coins. They have to migrate. If they haven't migrated already, they're gonna have to do it. Like they're not gonna get anywhere without migrating. There's just too many coins. It needs to get migrated. But yeah, Teams Inu, shout out to the Teams Inu people out there. So many different people out in Teams Inu. What else we got here? We got Amy300 says, I can buy Baby Doge NFT only with ETH. Yeah, you can do that. You can buy it directly with ETH on OpenSea. You want to go directly through the Baby Doge website though. You don't want to find some random thing because they could be scamming you. But yeah, you can just go directly to Baby Doge here on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, whatever one you want, and then go to the website and then yeah, Baby Doge NFTs. Right here, OpenSea, you can claim your 3D NFT, but you would have to stake your 2D one in order to claim that 3D one. And that's if the person who you buy it from hasn't staked and actually gotten their 3D NFT yet. But where am I at? Okay, yeah, I meant to click here. I don't know why I'm having a hard time going to OpenSea. All right, here it is. But yeah, you can buy it directly with ETH. This is the cheapest one on there, but I don't know if you want to buy the cheapest one. It's probably the most basic one. It's only $217. And the most expensive, the highest last sale was 4.63 ETH or wrapped ETH. 4.63 ETH right there. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. That's like 5,000 something dollars. I like the Chewbacca one. The Chewbacca one looks pretty cool. Let's see high to low price. The highest one Yeah, 1100 ETH, you're not getting that. You probably got a good one over here, but still 1100 ETH, you're not gonna get that. So yeah, a lot of people have some ridiculous prices, and I like this one right here. But yeah, a lot of people have got some ridiculous prices. But yeah, that 11,000 ETH. Let's do that math here. They want 11,000 ETH. 11,000 times 1,200. Yeah, they want $13.2 million for this. They want $13.2 million for it. That that's ridiculous. I don't know. I would not pay $13.2 million for this. Logan's Paul NFT that he bought for like 200 something $1,000. If you looked at that story, is now worth like $1. So yeah, a lot of these NFTs can go to zero. I don't think Baby Doge NFTs will go to zero. I think they're high quality NFTs, but you can even see. I don't think anyone's buying that for 13 million. Like you gotta look like when they first got it, they got it for like five. It's showing this $5, $89, $100 here, $166, and then they randomly just hike it up to 13 million. So I don't know. They're not gonna sell it. They're not gonna sell that. If they do sell it, congratulations to you for selling that for that high. But yeah, there's a lot better NFTs. I want to see NFT number one. Recently sold, ending soon, highest sale, most viewed. So the most viewed Baby Doge NFT is 860. Okay, so this is the most viewed one that people are looking at. 8.6K views, worth $224. See, since most people are viewing this one, buying this for $224 would probably be the best one to invest in. And I like this one just because it has a sword. So I'd probably put some money into that one too. This one's got some gold chains. It's got some Nikes, and it's only $185. I'd probably buy this one too. Let me make you an offer. Okay, I gotta connect to my MetaMask. I would have to connect to my Ledger wallet, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to do that. I would rather have it on Trust Wallet, but it's mobile only. I just prefer Trust Wallet over MetaMask because they got the word trust in it, right? Anyways, let's look at Bitcoin. The 15-minute chart here for Bitcoin is still pumping. We still have high activity, so it's still a possibility that I guess 19.3K. Baby Doge is now breaking down below this this area here for support, this whole red area of left demand. So we should still see Baby Doge continuing to drop it down as well. So that's all good and all good there. And we're going to go over this next. So Raider Mendoza says true. And honestly, it's something that I'll let sit there and wait for a pump to come along. Hopefully not another glitch. Yeah. I mean, I think Teams Inu might pump again. It's at such a low price right now. It probably wouldn't even be worth selling. Yeah. ADM300 says, I don't like ETH at all. It's too much fees. I 100% agree because if you're buying a Baby Doge NFT for $200, you're probably paying $50 to $70 in fees. Sometimes even $100, depending what time of the day it is and what day it is. So, yeah, ETH fees are just not worth it. But, hopefully with this merge that they just got done, hopefully it'll go down. But for the weekly economic financial commentary, we have inflation rising and rising. The headline CPI rose to 0.4% and it rose 0.4% in September, and core CPI increased 0.6%. So that was pretty bad. And then increasing signs of impending UK slowdown. The UK is crashing. Their economy is getting weak and weaker. And the first time ever, the US dollar is topping the UK's pound. I don't know if it's still doing it. Let's do US to USD to UK pound. But yeah, the US dollar will get you 90 cents in the pounds, but we're so close to right now. We're so close to them right now to overthrowing them. But hey, that is getting crazy. Let's look up to the euro, USD to the euro. So one USD is now getting you $1.03 in euros. So $1.03 in euros is now one. See, now the US dollar is starting to get stronger and stronger above a lot of these other pairs here. So yeah, the economy is definitely slowing down. You don't even want to look at Russia's currency. Their currency is going to go down compared to everything because the war that's going on. Definitely sucks for all the people out in Russia and Ukraine because they don't have nothing to do with the war, but they're being affected by it. But what can you do? What can you do? So over here, that glitch last year in Trust Wallet had me thinking. I remember exactly what glitch you were talking about, Jimmy. That was the exact same glitch that made me thought I had a lot of money too. Enemy says XRP. Yeah, XRP is definitely. I think XRP has potential, but me personally, I'm waiting until this whole lawsuit settled. Now, being one of the holders during this whole process, you'll probably benefit the most once it goes bullish. But I still don't want to take that risk. I will say we did just now have a pump inside of XRP, so you have to expect some kind of pullback. In the last 30 days, it's actually been moving up pretty decently. In the last 90 days as well. So I am expecting XRP to fall back in line with all the regular cryptos. But if it were to become bullish, we have a low activity area up here, so it'd probably get rejected trying to get past 60 cents. It'd be harder for it to get past 60 cents because there's lower activity. But right now we're at 48 cents here for XRP. So there's always that possibility that we drop back down here to 38 cents. There is high activity here though. So right now it's in a weird space right now. It wants to continue to become bullish, but the overall crypto market is still bearish, keeping it down. But with all the good news coming out about the lawsuit and about how they're about to beat it, there's a possibility that XRP shoots up to $1. And a lot of people are really expecting this too. So I think XRP could do it, but it's such a risky bet that I don't want to personally take that risk. But look, if XRP did what they're expecting to do, we have high activity all the way up here, 70 cents. If it gets past this, it's almost effortlessly going back up to $1.40. So that's what people are dealing with XRP. It's like a hit and miss. It's a roll of dice type of situation. If they lose the lawsuit, it's going all the way down. If they win the lawsuit, it's going all the way up. So XRP is definitely at like an inflection point. It definitely looks like it's preparing. It's preparing to pump. We're starting to have green candlesticks here. We also have a huge pumping area here, a huge purchasing area on our oscillator. It does look like it's about to top. It's about to reach the top here on the oscillator. And we're probably about to see an oversold signal. You'll see the OS for the oversold signals. I mean the overbought signals. It'll be an OB. So we should see one. It'll be just like this one over here where it says OB. We are overbought. And that overbought area is this whole area that went up there. So we could see another area like that coming up again. But it's such a roll of dice type situation. So I'm not too sure. I think XRP definitely has some big potential. ADM 300 says we'll go down more. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. But I think let me go ahead and check this to see if we have any super chats. If anyone wants to send super chats or cash apps, definitely go ahead and do that. It'll be much appreciated. So yeah, no super chats or cash apps on here. But yeah, shout out to everyone that's inside the stream right now. I just had to check this for super chats and cash apps. Jimmy Durham says Bitmart forced me to move my XRP because it canceled trading it. That's another thing. A lot of these centralized exchanges aren't allowing people to trade XRP. So that's definitely messing with a lot of people. But yeah, I think XRP has the potential, but I would just personally stay on the sidelines because I think there was a time when crypto.com canceled it. I don't know if it's still tradable on crypto.com, but I remember when they did that. So yeah, a lot of the different platforms are canceling it. But yeah, if anyone has any type of super chats, cash apps, all that good stuff, it'd be greatly appreciated. Let me know in the comments what you need me to go over. If you want me to go over something personally, we're going to go over something for the overall crypto market right now. So we have more news to cover. So speaking of XRP, that was actually the next segment I wanted to go to. So XRP is set to flip 5-month-long resistance, but remains vulnerable to price swings. So XRP became a major means of payment on Intrex, a Romanian ticketing platform, after it added support for Binance Pay. XRP is potentially repeating a 1.5-year long bearish pattern, resulting in the overselling of the asset. XRP's volatility is currently at a 4-month high, which can trigger a price swing in the upward direction. And actually, When I showed this here with XRP, that's exactly what we're looking towards here on the oscillator. So they're not wrong about that. There's definitely looking like it's definitely gonna end up trying to swing up to 61 cents, which could definitely easily happen. But then everything after that is just pure luck. But 61 cents, it definitely looks like we could be hitting that. But everything after that, like I said, pure luck after that. Now, that's pretty much all for there. XRP making ripples in Romania. Romania has been trending a lot lately. But yeah, I think that's another good place with low taxes. But yeah, Romania is doing good with crypto right now. I see a lot of the European countries, they're starting to accept crypto more and more than the Western countries. So Bitcoin price analysts believe Bitcoin is key. Obviously, Robert Kiyosaki is bullish on Bitcoin, and there was some stuff where he's slamming Joe Biden, I guess. But yeah, he says Robert Kiyosaki, millionaire entrepreneur, recommends gold, silver, and Bitcoin instead of real estate. 2.1 million followers on Twitter. That's actually true. The government can take away your real estate, but they can't take away your crypto if it's inside of a hardware wallet, and they can't find that hardware wallet. But if you have real estate, they could take your real estate. They will probably compensate you, but they'll give you below market value on your real estate if they did. But yeah, analysts believe post-successful Ethereum merge, Bitcoin price action will likely remain key. And then analysts predict a 25% rally in Bitcoin price. Bitcoin eyes the $24,000 target. Yeah, Bitcoin's gonna go below. I mean, even if it rallies to 24K, it's still not gonna pass 30K. In my personal opinion, I'm seeing a $10,000 Bitcoin. That's what I believe. But yeah, Elon Musk allegedly under investigation for conduct in Twitter acquisition. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on with Elon Musk trying to buy Twitter, but I stopped following it to be honest. Shiba Inu whales scoop up 256 billion of sheep or 256 billion sheep as price witnesses trend reversal. So Shiba Inu, maybe Shiba Inu could have that bullish reversal, maybe not. Actually, let's look up Shiba Inu really quick. All right, so here's Shiba Inu 15-minute chart. All right, so Shiba Inu right now getting rejected at this red area here. Less demand for Shiba Inu. Probably going to end up going back down to the support, to be honest, at that 994 area. Should be seeing Shiba Inu reaching there soon. And actually, in my previous technical analysis, last time I did a technical analysis on SHIB, I definitely did mention where it was going to go next. So let me take off the indicators really quick. So over here, I pretty much mentioned it's probably going to end up coming back down here to support at 00001. That's exactly what it did. It hit 00001. And then I also predicted eventually it will get down to here and add another 0 and get to 5Z9. Got really close to 5Z9, but that's probably going to be in the next downward movement. Actually, yeah, it did touch 5Z9. It just didn't get all the way down to 5Z94, but it still touched 5Z9. So yeah, eventually it's going to get all the way down here to the 5Z9 bottom area. So yeah, I definitely like these indicators. They're really good. But yeah, Chart Prime is the indicators that I use for anyone wondering. Not sponsored by them. I was sponsored by them when their company was called Vital Algo, but now their company is called Chart Prime because I guess they got bought out. And they need to go ahead and send me that sponsorship again. But yeah, anyways, here's Chart Prime. Chart Prime is actually pretty good in my personal opinion. They do have a good platform here, and it's much cheaper than what it was before, to be honest. Much cheaper. But I guess I'm doing free promo here. They need to pay me for this. Anyways, if y'all want to use Chart Prime, here is Chart Prime. The pricing, Market Oracle, Chart Prime, Oscillator, all that good stuff. I don't know where the pricing is, but they're not paying me, so I don't care. $57 per month, $132 a quarter, $427 a year, or $1,095 a lifetime. I think I have a 5-year. I think it's down to a 2 or 3 year subscription because I had it for a little while now. But yeah, I got 3 years left with Chart Prime. It's pretty expensive, but I've made my money back and more. I've actually made a lot of money off of Chart Prime, and I got the program for free because I was one of their sponsors. So no longer sponsored with them because they sold out, or not sold out. They sold the company to someone else. when they were called Vital Algo. Now they're called Chart Prime. But before they sold the company, I got it for free. So I'm still on the free plan here. So yeah, I got like 3 years left of this. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it because even after this time period goes down, I'll probably still end up using Chart Prime because it's actually really good. And yeah, I think this premium lifetime would be good, but after seeing how they kind of sold their company to someone else, it's a Chart Prime. I don't want them to like end the company and then you bought a premium lifetime membership and they ended the company. I don't think they would do that because they're making a good amount of money off the company. So I don't think they would just end it. But yeah, that's a pretty good price because all it takes is one trade to make your money back on an indicator like that. All it takes is one trade. Okay, so we up over here. Bitmart forced me. Oh yeah, I already read that. So yeah, does anyone want to send through any cash out or super chats or anything like that? Any kind of questions, asking anything? Because if not, I'll go ahead and end the stream here. So I guess last comments and thoughts or any kind of questions that you have. No cash apps here. But yeah, any kind of questions, let me know. And I guess we'll end very soon. We've been doing this for 2 hours and 31 minutes. It's been a long, successful live stream here. But yeah, as you can see here at Baby Doge, it's still trying to stay above this area, the red area for our supply and demand. And you can see here the line that I drew, we actually just now bounced off that line. So I think now Baby Doge is probably going to try to retest this area up here at 1250. But we already got rejected here, so it's going to be hard to get back up there. So we might not even do that, and we might just go straight back down to this area, just like how we did before. So I'm really expecting that 1130 very soon inside of Baby Doge, if it continues down on that downtrend there. But if not, that would be cool too. But yeah, we'll have to see there. Now, as for Bitcoin is still slowly but surely going back down here to 19K. So yeah, we're still looking for the 19K Bitcoin, and Shiba Inu, we already went over that. But yeah, we're still looking for a 19K Bitcoin here. And yeah, same thing with Baby Doge. Still looking for 1130 and eventually 8Z10 here for Baby Doge and adding on a 0 eventually. But hey, this is I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. But yeah, if y'all haven't hit the like button and subscribe, definitely hit that like button and subscribe. And if you want, when the live stream ends, if you could go and leave a comment or something like that, that'll help out the algorithm as well. I'm gonna try to get more live streams like this out. I definitely want to go ahead and do a Baby Doge swap video tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to try to get that done tomorrow as well. It's going to take a lot of editing, so it may take a little while. But I'm definitely going to go ahead and get that done because I know a lot of people want the Baby Doge swap, the farming, the whole breakdown of how to use Baby Doge swap. So I'm definitely going to have to do that tomorrow. But I'm going to have to do a lot of stuff. So maybe it gets done tomorrow or the day after that. But one thing I do know for sure, it is going to get done. So anyways, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Thank you for everyone showing up to the live stream. And yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, definitely go ahead and do that. And as always, I'm going to be back with another live stream.